Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the New York Jets versus the Indianapolis Colts. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So with this matchup on paper, it doesn't look that exciting to the average fan unless you are a New York Jets, Jets fan, or an Indianapolis Colts fan. Obviously, we've seen some magic with the Jets. You know, Zach Wilson went down, all right, and then you had the backup come in and do some big things, put up some Hall of Fame numbers, be player of the week. So I'm kind of excited to see if we can get a repeat performance from our boy on the Jets, or will Carson Wentz and the rest of the squad find a way to get it done? It will be an interesting game, but either way, a lot of times I like to remind a lot of the fans and a lot of the people that come into these chats when we end up calling these games, when it looks bad on paper. All right, when it looks bad on paper, a lot of times the games end up turning out to be some of the best for the season. Is it crazy to think that? Yeah, sometimes it feels that way, but a lot of times the games end up being a little bit closer than you possibly think. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to see what we're going to be able to get out of these quarterbacks. And like I said, I think a lot of people are picking the Jets to win, because if you can end up beating the Bengals, right, who are destroyed the Ravens the week before, Mike White, you know, who would have thought that he would have been able to go 37 for 45, 405 yards, 3 tutties, setting an NFL record for completions in a first start, and he became the first player in league history to top 300 yards with a completion percentage of at least 75% in a starting debut. Pretty crazy. I know a lot of his things are in the Hall of Fame already, but I'm definitely excited for the opportunity to call the game because, like I said, no matter who's playing, you know, the Jags and the Giants, the Jets and the Colts. It doesn't matter what opportunity of teams. If it ends up being the Texans and the Jets, I don't care. I know the game is going to be fun. We got to make the most out of the superstars that are playing or not playing, and I get to hang out with you guys. So I know it's going to be fun. And like I said, if you can just get that mindset of, oh God, the Jets and the Colts, you know, couldn't we have gotten a better matchup? Remember, at the end of the game, it might end up being, you know, a 2019 game, a 21-20 game. So it might not be a game where we're getting 35, 40, 50 points, because we love points, right? We love points as fans. But we might end up getting a game that might go down to the wire, maybe a field goal to win. So that's what I'm looking forward to be able to evaluate some of the quarterbacks like Mike White or Carson Wentz, and as well as some of the skill-related players that are going to be playing today. Tyshawn Mullins in the building. What to do? Greg Catmon. He said, I actually predicted the Jets to win this game. Am I crazy? No, you are not. This is definitely a winnable game for both teams. With the Jets beating the Bengals, I think it gives that fan base and obviously people belief that we don't think the Colts are a horrible team. They're not like the Texans or the Detroit Lions. You know, they play good at times, but they played bad at times. All right, Carson Wentz has been a little inconsistent. The wide receiving play as of late has gotten better from Michael Pittman Jr. The defense is pretty fire for the Colts, right? But you don't expect anything really from like the Jets, especially when Zach Wilson goes out. All right, they were already kind of a bad team with Zach Wilson. So you thought, oh, they're playing the Bengals. This is a easy dub for Cincinnati. I mean, if you can beat, you know, the Baltimore Ravens the week before by 20, 30, 40 points, there's no way in hell the Jets have a shot beating the Bengals. And then what happened last week? The Jets beat the Bengals. So it shows you anybody can beat anybody on any given Monday, Thursday, or Sunday night. It just happens year in, year out, month in, month out, week in, week out. And I'm excited to call the game. Like I said, I love all 32 teams, not just my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it gives me a chance to learn a little bit more, you know, from each team, each, you know, mindset. You know, obviously the Jets aren't going to the playoffs, but the Colts, you know, with King Henry out for the year, even though they've lost twice, I believe, you know, to the Titans already, the Colts could catch up in the division, and possibly if they get hot at the right time, which I don't know if they will, but they have a shot to be able to take the AFC South crown. Will it happen? More than likely not. That's going to be the Titans to lose. But you never know in this game that we call the NFL. Tyshawn Mullins in the building, what to do? Great Catmon in the building, what to do? Grossi Posse in the building, Fanatic Family in the building, what's good? Elliot Evans in the building, my guy, what's good? I'm great, man. I feel good. Got off work a little bit early today, went and got a little bit of Mexican food with a couple of my boys, got a chance to be able to eat some good tacos and whatnot, so I'm feeling great. And like I said, I had a monster, and today's show is sponsored by Corona Premier with the lime already in there, baby. I'm ready to go. Elliot Evans, my dude. Message from a golden eagle. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yo, it's your boy. Smash the like button. What up, Ryan in the NWSF? Keep playing. Number 2, my guy. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, I ended up doing that reaction video for the Eagles yesterday, as well as the Saints. Maybe I'll try to get a few more done on Friday. That's the only, it takes time to be able to edit and put everything together. So I apologize. I wasn't able to do 3, 4, 5 yesterday. On Tuesday, I decided to spend some time with the girlfriend and the puppy, and just, hang out, watch our TV shows together. And then, like I said, sometimes I'm going to be able to mentally be okay and have that mental health there. So sometimes I got to be able to take a day off during the week. But I promise I'll be getting more and more reaction videos out as the season goes along. B. Ramsey, 89. Yo, what's good, Ryan? I'm good, man. I can't wait to watch your Ramily with Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey. This is the team to beat. This is the team to beat in the NFC. Yes, we have the Saints. Yes, we have the Cowboys, okay? We have the Buccaneers. We have the Packers, even with Rodgers out for a week or two. And then we got your Rams and the Cardinals. Those are the best teams in football, in my opinion. Yeah, you got the Buffalo Bills and a lot of these other teams in the AFC. We'll see if the Chiefs can rebound. I was really looking forward to seeing Mahomes and Rodgers. That would have been one for the ages, okay? But with Rodgers, with the COVID, and obviously lying about it, that he got his shot, he's obviously going to be out. Hopefully he's okay, long term. We don't want anything bad to happen to Aaron Rodgers and Tom Grossi and the Grossi Posse. But we do miss out on a special matchup that could have gone either way. It could have been a game where Rodgers and the Packers solidified their spot as the number 1 team still in the NFL, okay? Or maybe Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Tyreek the Freak Hill upset Aaron Rodgers, and they start moving up the board again in the power rankings. Kaylee in the building, hot and healthy. What to do? Michael in the building. Yo, Ryan, what to do? Message from a Golden Eagle. I hope so. We need that first-round pick. Yeah. And obviously, you're going to be able to draft accordingly. Stingley, obviously from LSU, you guys are going to need corner. You're going to need linebacker. You're going to need defense. I would be spending all of those picks on defense, and then I would probably look into getting another wide receiver to give you guys some help, maybe some running back additions as well. But offensive line, running back, wide receiver are not really as much as a priority. Offensive line is always a priority, but defense. I would probably be spending all 3 of those picks in that first round on defense, or 1 on the O-line and 2 on defense, personally. First round pick of Wentz plays 75% of the snaps. Absolutely. I can't wait. Your front line is crazy. Absolutely. And there's some guys that aren't really getting the full credit as they should. And as you know, hey, it's one of those things that, everyone will give Aaron Donald the love. Everyone's going to give Von Miller the love. But there's other guys that are going to be able to step up on that Rams defense. And you know who I'm talking about, B. Ramsey 89. There's other guys there that are going to be able to do their thing. And they have been doing their thing this season. So I'm definitely excited to be able to see what's going to happen, not only from your Rams and that defensive front, but message from a Golden Eagle, your defensive front as well. You need defense. I mean, your offensive line, some of the pieces are getting a little bit older. You know what I mean? You got Kelce. Obviously you had certain guys that are there. Lane Johnson that has a mental health issues and whatnot. But as I'm looking at the defense, okay, Leonard Floyd is a guy that doesn't really get a whole lot of love and a whole lot of credit. He is just as valuable as an Aaron Donald or a Jalen Ramsey, and I think people starting to see how great he really is. You got Taylor Rapp, Jordan Fuller, Darius Williams. All right, Leonard Floyd's probably my favorite non-big name superstar. Love him. And it's going to be exciting to be able to see when Von Miller comes, right? And obviously playing with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, that's really going to open it up for Leonard Floyd to really ball out. He's already been balling out this season. He might be the most underrated like defensive stud this season that no one really knows about. They don't really know his stats. They don't know how many sack lunches he has. So it'll be exciting to see the progression as we keep moving forward in this 2021 season. And that's big facts. But yeah, Leonard Floyd, definitely one of my favorite players. You know, boy knows football. You know, I'm watching all the teams, all 32. I love you and I appreciate you. Awesome to have you in the room. And I love to be able to have fans of every fan base in the room hanging out with your boy. Jets versus Colts, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Put the Cash App in here. All right, boom. Obviously, we get a good portion of the Cash App. Obviously, if you understand the way that Cash App works, you know, that's going to be something that, hey, you know, we end up getting a majority of, you know, the donations there. So let me actually go through here. And 1 second. And how's everything looking on your guys' end as far as lag or anything? Because it kind of looks a little bit laggy on my end. So it says it has excellent condition for the stream health. But as far as what I see on the screen, it looks like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it looks just a little slower than normal. So I'm not sure if I have to tell the other people in the house to, you know, get off, you know, obviously the Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm hardwired in to the internet here, but you guys let me know. Slight little lag. That's what I was thinking too. 1 second. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everything looks good stream health wise on here, so hopefully it ends up going away. Let me go through the settings here and take a quick look, but I haven't changed anything. It says everything is good as far as the stream health. Nobody else is online now. So hopefully it ends up clearing up on its own, but I do apologize there. Hopefully it ends up just kind of working its way out. But it shows my stream health as excellent connection, so there is no issues there. But hopefully it just, you know, it ends up working its way out there. I apologize with that. I mean, like I said, the internet we have here is usually pretty good. We usually got about, you know, 200 over 200, 250 after 250. So, the upload and download, like I said, if we end up having multiple people online, sometimes there'll be a little bit of lag or issue. It might be just a connection issue, you know, here in Oregon, you know, based off our provider. But like I said, I'm going to grind it out. Hopefully things kind of work its way out. But it does show everything on my end, at least, that everything looks good. So hopefully, I'm hoping that it ends up kind of filtering out and then it ends up doing that. I wanted to ask you because I was watching myself on the screen and it looked a little... It looked a little laggy, so hopefully it ends up, you know, going away. And I have no idea why it's doing that. But like I said, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna fight through it. And I appreciate every single one of y'all in the building watching the game with me, Jets and Colts. Cheers. Today's show is also sponsored by Gron Gummies, blackberry lemonade infused with cannabis oil, CBN, CBD, and THC. Might end up having some of these at some point. I don't know when I'm going to have them, maybe at halftime or so, but I'm definitely excited to be able to call the game, and I want to be able to enjoy this and soak this in with all the different matchups that we're going to have, and that's big facts. Just making sure I got everything situated. My phone doesn't have Wi-Fi on. I don't think anybody is on right now. I'm not really too sure what is going on here, but hopefully it ends up kind of clearing out on its own. Let me go to the settings here as well and see if there's anything else that I can do on my end to maybe speed up the stream. I'm just going through the different settings here. Still on the ultra fast. Nothing is changed there, so it might be just kind of just a temporary connection issue. there. But like I said, hopefully it ends up kind of just clearing out on its own. Not too sure. Everything, let's see, the bit rate is good. The video bit rate is good. Encoder preset is good. Everything looks good to me right there. So, and Tyndall, bang! Found you during the Grossi raid. Subscriber ever since. Appreciate the energy and the knowledge. Mike White over 1.5 interceptions tonight, plus a 185 buy all day. Yeah, I mean, obviously with the Colts defense, as we know, the Colts defense is pretty stingy, pretty strong. So I'm very interested to see, because the Bengals defense was considered to be pretty good when they were going on that run before they got demolished by the Jets. So, I mean, anybody can beat anyone on any given Thursday, Sunday, or Monday. So I'm hoping at some point, we'll be able to see some defense in this game. Otherwise, we're going to end up seeing White and Carson Wentz kind of ball out, and that's big facts. We got Jets versus Colts, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Gang. It's a big rivalry week. I got the Ducks jersey on with the Black Mamba, DeAnthony Thomas. All right. Got UW this weekend. The game is on late. I think it's around 4:30-ish on ESPN on Saturday. So it gives me enough time that if I feel a little hungover from Friday, that I still will be able to do the game on Saturday. So I'll be doing the Ducks and UW on Saturday, and then I'll be doing a couple games probably on Sunday as well. So I don't really know what to do at this point as far as the connection and everything, the stream health, everything. It looks like it's good on the screen, but I still notice a little bit of a lag. So I can always end the stream and then start it back over and then see if the connection ends up being a little bit better, or I can, stick with it. And then hopefully it ends up just kind of working its way out, because normally if the connection is very bad or poor, it'll show on my screen for stream health that the connection is not good. And right now, based off all my settings, I haven't changed anything, and it has it right now as an excellent connection. So I'm not really too sure what the delay is for the 1 second delay or half second delay, but hopefully it goes away and we can enjoy ourselves today with the Jets and the Colts. So I'm going to probably just stick with it, and let's just hope. Let's hope that it ends up kind of curing its way and it ends up just going away on its own, because I'm very confused, because normally the computer is very up to date with everything there. That's facts. All right, so Henry Ruggs had that accident, yeah. Oh, hey, you never know. Numbers and crazy stuff happens. You're a numbers guy and a conspiracy guy too, so. Ian, I appreciate you very, very much getting the donation game started. Appreciate you. We got Troy Aikman, we got your boy Joe Buck, and you got your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, Patreon, no, Cash App, $ OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. And you guys let me know, based on, how the channel looks, how I sound. I know the lag isn't too bad, but it looks like on the screen that I'm watching, there's a little bit of a lag there. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. I can kind of go through it, and hopefully it clears out on its own there, or I can end the stream and then just restart it and see if that ends up making a difference. You guys can let me know. Like I said, obviously I'll be right back and I'll just turn it right back on. It's just a matter of if I want to be able to see if I can get the stream to, be more on point, because everything on my setup looks correct. Everything is, based off the health of the stream. You just let me know at any point, obviously before we get too far into the game, that if I end up needing to end the stream and start a new one, just to see if the connection might be a little bit better. I don't really know what's going on because my internet is good. I have like 200 up, 200 down, or 250 up, 250 down. So it might be just a little glitch with YouTube itself. That's what I'm kind of thinking, or maybe the internet. I'm not really too sure, but everything on my end, it shows excellent conditions. So hopefully it ends up being a little bit of just a temporary issue. Just holla at your boy. All right, let me turn up the volume, and let's get ready to call this game. Shout out to everybody in the room. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Aaron Andrews in the building. So let's go with predictions today, because this is kind of one of those games. It's not obvious on who we think is going to win. What are we thinking today? Are we thinking Jets, or are we thinking Colts? Colts are obviously the better team, but after the Jets beat the Bengals, I mean, who knows, right? I mean, anything is possible. So let me look at myself here on the phone. Let me take a look to see what it looks like here. So comment below. Voice is good, video is a little off. Thank you. Like I said, that's what it looks like on my screen. Okay. I'm watching myself here on the phone. Looks like it'll slowly start getting a little bit better. Might be just something like YouTube or some kind of connection issue, but my internet is good, so I think it'll end up clearing out on its own. All right, here we go. And as long as the audio's good, obviously we know that the video will catch up to that, so at least you hope so. Go, 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 go. There we go. Odin's Child in the building. What to do? Elliot Evans says Colts 21, Jets 20. Nice. 23-20 Jets. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. It all really depends on, with Mike White, right? If White balls out, they're going to win, right? If he plays average to mediocre to bad, they're going to lose. So it's really up to him to play like he played against Cincinnati. And if he plays like he did against the Bengals, they're going to win this game. My motherfucking God, brother. Ooh, dog. I'm in the building, baby. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Premier. Get 1, get 2, get 10. Enjoy it. And today's show is also sponsored by Gron Gummies. Eat 1, eat 2, eat the whole goddamn bottle. Let's go. Let's go. First down and 10. I'm excited for this matchup, man. I know a lot of people aren't, but I really want to check out this Mike White kid, you know what I mean? 400-plus yards. His shit's in the Hall of Fame. Play action fake. Nice. Could you imagine if this guy takes Zach Wilson's spot? I mean, that's not likely because they, drafted Zach Wilson number 2 overall, right? But what happens if Zach Wilson loses his job? The chances of that happening is 1%? But if this guy keeps balling out, throwing for 300-400 yards, right? And he keeps winning games for the Jets, it's going to be a kind of a controversy, when Zach Wilson comes back, because we know Zach Wilson's the future. But if this guy keeps playing great football, who's to say? Who's to say? You never know, man. Some guys step up in their opportunities. Just ask Kurt Warner. First down and 10. First thing off that I can see from this guy that I really like is his throwing motion. He looks like he's confident in the pocket. The throwing motion looks good. I watched the highlights, obviously against the Bengals, and it was very impressive. I mean, who would have thought, that you'd have guys like Cooper. Oh, what a rush. Cooper Rush, as well as, balling out right now. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me to be able to have these guys come out of nowhere and make something out of themselves. It's just unbelievable. Mike White. Who? Mike White. He's got a nice quick release. I agree, Hefe. I agree. All right, here we go. Second down and 11. Shotgun set. Mike White. Get out of there. There we go. Keep your eyes downfield. First down, Jets. Let's go. Let's go. Definitely a nice quick release. I like it. The Jamison Crowder. I'll have Elijah Moore, Jamison Crowder, and I got Michael Carter. So I got him. I decided to keep him on the bench, though, just because of the Colts defense. It could have been either Carter, who I know is going to get a lot of looks in the running game and the passing game. You got him, okay? Speaking of, trick play. Almost picked. Oh, so you got Carter, and I had Cordarrelle Patterson, all right? Cordarrelle Patterson, and then on top of that, all right, Cordarrelle Patterson, Michael Carter, and then also on top of that, I had one other guy, Josh Jacobs. And I think I went Patterson at the flex. I mean, I had definitely a lot of opportunities there to do that. So Adam Baum in the building. What to do? Hefe in the building. Joe Fly, my dude Holly Hundo donated $2,469.69 to Tom. Oh, my God. Really? Jesus. Wowee. Hopefully she hops in the building and supports your boy, too. I don't need anything like $2,469, but my God. I know there was a guy that donated that to him as like the number one donation and whatnot. Wow, Holly Hundo. That's amazing. Shout out to her. Hopefully we'll see her in the building sometime today. Carson Wentz, Adam Baum. Carson Wentz. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with your boy. Obviously, Grossi Posse in the building. She just beat the top dono. Oh, to be the number one dono. Wow. Well, you know what? If anyone could do that, it's Holly Hundo. She's a legend. You know, she's Tom Grossi's mod. She's the Northwest Sports Fanatics mod. Wow, unbelievable. I can't even imagine getting something like that. So, hey, shout out to her. You know what I mean? She is the real deal Holyfield. You know what I mean? I'm proud to have her as my mod for the channel and Grossi Posse as well. Wow, that is crazy. She just did that? Wow. Joe Fly. Hey, you know, that's what we need, though. We need the support of certain people. I mean, not everyone can afford, $20, $50, $100. Some people can. But, wow, it shows you the love and support that Holly Hundo has for the Northwest Sports Fanatics as well as Tom Grossi. Wow. Unbelievable. Gang. Oregon Ducks, baby. I'm wearing the Ducks jersey today instead of my Tampa Bay just because it's rivalry week. We're going to be going against the Washington Fuskies, the Washington Huskies. Focus Reaper in the building. What do you do? I'm fucking fantastic, man. I'm great. She did that last Sunday night at the Vikings-Cowboys stream I just saw today. Wow, Joe Fly. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Wowee. Yeah, and she's very busy. You know, I know she goes through, a couple different streams and whatnot, but that is incredible. Holly Hundo living up to her name. Number 4 in the country, you totally don't deserve it. Yeah, I don't think that we deserve to be number 4. You could have had, Cincinnati, Oklahoma, Ohio State, even though we beat them. But we're going to take it for now. We're going to have to keep, running the table. If we ended up playing Georgia or any other top teams in the top 3 ahead of us, I mean, would we be able to beat any of those teams? I don't know. Probably not. But, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna be proud of that ranking. We're gonna be going up to Seattle to play the Washington Huskies, the Fuskies. Hopefully we fuck them up and we can continue to keep on winning there. NC Jolly, yes, we've had some storms up here, and I'm not sure if that's a part of maybe the internet issue connection. Like I said, it shows my stream health is good. We have like 250 up, 250 down with the Ziply internet here. So I don't know. Hopefully things kind of work its way out, obviously with connections and stuff. I know my voice will be good, but obviously with the video side, hopefully everything ends up being good on their end. But like I said, I don't see anything on my end that shows there's any type of issue. But hey, sometimes internet and where you live and YouTube usually has issues too from time to time. I know that's a big fact. So I'm not sure if it's a YouTube thing, but at least YouTube's not down so that we can at least record and, have a good time together. But wowee, Holly Hundo. That's fucking crazy. Odin Child in the building. Dude, WWE fucking up Karrion Kross released. Hey, that's nothing too crazy. Henry Ruggs, Depression, Anthony Ramirez, Raiders. Well, you got to be smarter than that, you know what I mean? You're driving that fast, getting that drunk with your girlfriend in the car, killing a young woman and her dog, and she essentially burned on fire. He's out of the league now. I don't know how long he's going to be in jail or what's going to happen to him. I hope he doesn't commit suicide or anything like that, thinking that he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. But hopefully Carr and some of the other ex-teammates will be able to be there for him. It shows you one small mistake of being at a Top Golf or just drinking with your friends can lead to something as crazy as that, where everything in your life could be going great and everything could be taken away in an instant. So don't drink and drive, and that's big facts. It's very cold up here. Absolutely. First down and 10. Jets with the punt. And we have Carson Wentz handing off to Jonathan Taylor. Nice gain of about 8 yards on first down. What to do? YouTube GM in the building. What to do? NC Jolly in the building. Nola in the building. Odin Child, Ember Moon. God, they just are. Ember Moon's gone too, man. They are just getting rid of everybody out there. Man, oh man, Finley in the building. What to do? Wangati in the building. Joe Fly in the building. Yeah, and I don't know what it is, man. Like I said, as long as my voice is good, the video portion, everything looks good on my end. It might be a YouTube thing, so I'm hoping it ends up just kind of filtering itself out. That's big facts. 2nd down and 1, nice 9-yard gain by Jonathan Taylor. That's big facts. Offsides on the New York Jets. 1st down, Colts. And obviously that penalty will, I'm not sure if they'll accept it or decline it. It's already a 1st down as it is anyways. But yes, it's definitely cold out here. Ramirez, I was depressed about Kareem Hunt in 2019 for 2 weeks. I feel you. Hang in there. Absolutely. You got to hang in there. You got to hang in there. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Oregon lost to Stanford. No, man, I'm used to Oregon being up and being down, so I don't expect too much. I hope that we can end up making the playoff, but honestly, I would rather be in the Rose Bowl. And if we end up dropping out of the top 4 and we go to the Rose Bowl and win, that might be a little bit better than playing Georgia in the playoff and losing by 50. You know what I mean? Georgia's winning the whole thing. I don't think there's anyone on Georgia's level unless Georgia has some huge injuries between now and the Natty, but Georgia is the best team in college football. That's facts. Handoff. Another carry for Jonathan Taylor. Nola, Odell coming to the Saints. I don't know, man. The thing is like, you're talking about Odell, the name, but what about production? Yeah, Odell Beckham is a name, Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, but like what? He's going to go out there and get injured for any team that he goes to? Like, I don't know how sexy that is. You're going to pay him millions of dollars to not catch any footballs and be on the sideline, possibly be a distraction, and not be able to produce? No thanks. I don't want him on my team. I wouldn't take him. Not at this point in his career. 2nd down and 6. Oh, almost a sack lunch. Wow. Yeah, it just happens, though, Anthony Ramirez. Everyone's going to have a time in their life where they get too drunk, right? They get too drunk, and then they, what happens? They get too drunk, and then, they make a bad decision, and then they probably don't think that they're as drunk as they are, a little, pedal to the metal, and then you end up running into someone, and then, that was probably not a thought in his head. So he could have died, girlfriend could have died, and he ended up killing someone and their dog. So prayers up for her, you know what I mean? It's a sad, sad story. Don't drink and drive. 3rd down and 6, shotgun set. Carson Wentz. Man in motion. This is a big game for both teams. Carson, there we go. 1st down, Colts. Move the chains. Let's go. Mike White is the GOAT, NC Jolly says. They really gave Wisconsin number 21 in the rankings just because they beat Iowa. Hey, you know how the rankings go. Sometimes the rankings are bootios, and they don't mean anything. That's facts. Cool, bro. I don't want to get any of your new bars in my Hefe. I think Ruggs was on pills. He might have been. He could have been, on coke or pills or a combination of both or drinking on top of that. Yeah. C-Yard in the building. What to do? Gang. Yeah, it's like 156 or something, Hefe, I think. So, yeah, Alabama. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are going to be very, very good that might be able to keep their spot, and that's big facts. 1st down and 10, Indianapolis. Carson. Jonathan Taylor hit him with a skirt. Okay, I see you. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you and I appreciate you. I did the Eagles and Lions reaction video last night as well as the Bucks and the Saints, and I'll try to get a few more. But number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Bama. Number 3, Michigan State, who beat Michigan in a thriller with my boy Gus Johnson calling. Any football game makes it exciting. He can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich making contest exciting. Gus Johnson, the best in football, besides obviously Jim Nantz and Tony Romo and your boy Ryan and Tom Grossi and the Grossi Posse. But at this point, with the rankings coming out in Week 10, it would be Georgia at 1 against number 4 Oregon in an ass whooping, and then Alabama and Michigan State, which could go either way, but I probably would have to give the edge to Alabama just because it is Alabama and a Nick Saban coach team. But what's crazy is every coach that's in that top 4 is all linked to Nick Saban. So you already know if they're linked to that Alabama ties, you know that they are going to be very, very good. Hybrid in the building, Adam Baum in the building, message from a Golden Eagle in the building, Gray Catmon in the building. What to do? Gray Catmon. Oh, I'm talking about NFL. I mean, Kevin Harlan in the NBA, that's one thing, but I'm just talking NFL and college football, okay? Bama is sloppy. Bama is very, very sloppy. Orion, I'm going to send you a link. Look in the description for the list of releases. Please do. I'm always interested to see AEW and WWE, what they're doing, and it seems like WWE is just dropping, talent left and right, male or female, and that's big facts. Sneaky Shard in the building. What to do? Today's show is sponsored by Corona Premier. Lime included. Drink 1, drink 2. I might drink 10 or 12, all right? And today's show is also sponsored by Gron Gummies. Go, 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 go. Hit the edge. Yes, touchdown with a flip. Naheem Hines, touchdown Colts. Wow. Well, Adam Baum, don't say that to Odin Child because he's a Notre Dame fan. There's a lot of teams that are overrated. You can even say my Oregon Ducks are overrated at number 4. I'm okay with that, all right? But I'm still go Ducks all day, every day. I've been a fan since the late 80s, early 90s. I remember watching the Oregon Ducks before we were good when we would win 1 game a season, okay? So I'm not a bandwagon guy. Yeah, we got Nike. Yeah, we got Phil Knight. Yeah, we got the jerseys and the cleats and the helmets and all the best unis in college football. But, really what started it was Joey Harrington. You know what I mean? Achilles Smith transitioning into, Joey Harrington and then obviously getting those guys to kind of start balling out. And Joey Harrington, Heisman Harrington, Mr. Comeback Kid. Once we had Joey Harrington in the early 2000s, I live here in Oregon. Yeah, I live here in Oregon. I'm about an hour and a half away from Eugene. I go to the games, typically sit front row. I love my Ducks. Obviously, it's Ducks, Buccaneers, once in a while, with the Blazers and the Mariners, and then Dodgers for my dad. But ultimately, the ones that really mean the most to me is going to be Oregon Ducks, okay, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and AEW Wrestling. That's what I really love the most right now. But yes, I am from Oregon, and I lived here my whole life. That's facts. Let's update the scoreboard. All right, I got some beers in the freezer. Oregon State, they're pretty good this year too. You know what I mean? A lot of times with Oregon State, they've been struggling with recruiting. They've been, kind of struggling, to get their name out there. But this season, they're looking pretty fucking good. They're going to make a bowl game. If they didn't lose that, game last week, which I thought they would end up getting that dub last week, they would have ended up kind of in a nice projectile going upwards. But I still think they have a lot to be proud of. And the state is better when we have Oregon and Oregon State being relevant in college football, and that's facts. I'm an Oregon Duck fan, so I'm not an Oregon State fan, but I do watch their games, for obviously – scouting purposes and just to root for them. I love watching the Pac-12. I'll still watch the Big Ten, the SEC, the ACC. I watch a lot of college football. On a typical Saturday for me, I'd probably watch 4 full games. Xavier Williams in the building. Focus Reaper. All right, so what made me a Tampa fan is I live here in Oregon. We don't have a pro football team. So I grew up liking the Niners with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Brent Jones. I like those type of guys, right, back in the day. But then when it was like 94 and Steve Young won the championship, the Lombardi, and Dion was there, which was one of my favorite players of all time, Dion in 94 with the Niners, okay? I was like, this team isn't going to probably win ever again. And they didn't have defensive guys. I'm a defensive guy. So I could have been a Niner, right? I could have been like a Seahawk. But then in 95, when I was 13, they drafted Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks. And I was like, these are my kind of guys. Decleating motherfuckers that are raw, intelligent, rowdy, that will just, pick six you. They're going to hit the hell out of you. They already had John Lynch. Then they got Rondé Barber. Mike Allstott was on the other side. And that's the type of guys that I want to be able to represent and be behind. And the rest is history. So that's why I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. And I did like Florida Gator football, okay? And in 95, 96, they had Steve Spurrier as coach. All right, the good old ball coach, right? On top of that, right, they had Danny Werfel, They ran the spread offense. They had Jaquez Green, Rydell Anthony, and Ike Hilliard. And all three of them ended up on Tampa in their careers. Rydell Anthony and Jaquez Green right away, Ike Hilliard later. And that was a part of me also because Steve Spurrier was my first quarterback in 1976 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I have a connection with Florida Gator football as well as some of the players coming to Tampa. So that's the other part of me loving, obviously, that spread offense that the Gators had with Steve Spurrier. A couple of those receivers coming to Tampa, pass tipped and incomplete. But also the main reason was Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, John Lynch, Rondé Barber, and obviously Mike Allstott, the A-Train. And that's facts. So I can't see Wentz shoot down the Jets. Bang, 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 bang. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. You never know. You never know, man. Do you think Ohio State will be in a bowl game? Of course, man. What kind of question is that? Of course they will be. Of course they will be. It's okay with the overrated, but I listen to people bitching. Yeah, I know. Odin's child. Hey, but if you love your team, all you got to do is keep representing them, right? You just got to keep representing them. Jets receivers aren't terrible. Stop it. You obviously don't know football, my dude. Jamison Crowder is not fucking terrible. Michael Carter as a receiver, all right, at a running back isn't terrible. Elijah Moore isn't terrible. You got to think this team, had Zach Wilson. They were the second worst team in football. And then you got a team with the Colts with their defense who is supposed to be top 5, top 10. So they got guys like Darius Leonard, who's arguably the best linebacker in the game. That's not Devin White. So they got some guys. I mean, they're not, spectacular, but they got guys that can make plays. That's facts, dude. And they have Corey Davis, but he's been hurt. So we got fucking Mike White, dude. What do you expect? It's not Zach Wilson. It's Mike White. There we go. Wow. There you go. He says, suck it. He said, suck it, YouTube GM. I'll show you how I catch a football. First down, Jets. Never call out the players when your boy is on the live stream. They can hear. They can hear through the live stream that you're talking shit, YouTube GM, with your analysis, with your critical analysis. And he just said, suck it. Look at that. Go up and get it at the high point. Get fucking undercut. Mike White with a laser. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Let's go. 7-0 Colts. All right, Mike White, I see you. First down and 10. Mike White, hands off. And I really like this kid, Carter. I picked him up in fantasy. I'm projected to win the Fantasy Football League for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. My team is legendary, okay? But it's really tough when I have so many pieces that I can put in. All right, I'm gonna read to you my team, and you can let me know what you guys think. But check this out. I got Matthew Stafford, Najee Harris, Darrell Henderson, Devontae Adams, Hollywood Brown, Dalton Schultz, Cordarrelle Patterson at the flex, Dolphins D against the Houston Texans for just this week, and Justin Tucker. My bench, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Godwin, Buccaneers D, Jerry Jeudy, Mike Williams, Josh Jacobs, Michael Carter, and Chris Carson on IR. I don't know if anyone's beaten me. I mean, I might put in the wrong guy, at the flex position once in a while, or maybe the wrong wide receiver. But, I mean, I got depth. I have no weak spots. I got the best bench in the league, and my bench could probably beat a lot of the teams in the league right now. And that's really how you win in fantasy football. That's facts. I got a great lineup, man, and I think that I have a good chance to win. Sarah Small in the building. Yeah, I heard a lot of people got released, and people are going to start sending me the list here. 7-0 Colts. I got beers in the fridge. The Dolphins defense was picked up because the Ravens have a bye. Or not the Ravens, my Buccaneers, excuse me. My Bucks have a bye. So my Bucks have a bye, so I can't play Chris Godwin, and I can't play Buccaneers defense. So I could have took a 0 and put the Bucks defense there. The best that I could come up with at that point was the Dolphins against the Texans. So for a streaming 1 week option, it's not that like I keep the Dolphins defense. They're fucking horrible. But against the Texans, I might be able to get close to 10 points, and that's all I need. Somewhere between 7 and 10 points would be fantastic. Anything above 10 would be phenomenal. And sometimes you got to get guys on the wire. Keith Lee got released? Shut up. Karrion Cross? No way. No way. Ember Moon? No way. Mike White? Yes, sir. Look at YouTube GM talking shit about the receivers. Obviously, they're better than he thinks. First down, Jets. Sarah Small, $1. Appreciate you. Of course, and that's why you start fantasy defenses against the Texans. You have the best shot to be able to get high numbers against the Lions and the Texans, the two worst teams in football, and that's big facts. Nia Jax? No way. Dude, WWE blows. I mean, anytime you try to invest in some of these pieces of talent, come to AEW, come to Impact, NJPW, whatever. WWE is straight trash. Mike White, touchdown! YouTube GM says they suck. Elijah Moore says, no, I don't. Touchdown, Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. Okay. Zach Wilson's like, this guy's going to take my fucking job. Zach Wilson's like, he's like trying to like, he's trying to clap, but he's like, damn, this Mike White kid. Imagine if this motherfucker throws for another 400 yards today and they win this game. This might be one of the stories of the year. I mean, we had, Cooper. Oh, what a rush. All right. Nice extra point. Wow. See, I told you guys that these games, a lot of people are going to be like shit. But out of all the guys that won in their first start or that won as a backup, obviously we have, Trevor Siemian, Mike White. We say Cooper. Oh, what a rush. This guy's the best out of all of them. And that's hands down big facts. That is big facts. God, all these people are getting released. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy, man. Mike White looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Obviously, I want Sarah Small and her Colts to win, but hey, I don't really have a team necessarily I'm rooting for, but I do want Mike White to play good as well as Michael Carter. I got him in fantasy. He's on my bench, but I want to see how he does tonight so that way I can decide in the future if I play Michael Carter, if I play Josh Jacobs, or if I stick with Cordarrelle Patterson. Because I pretty much have been sticking with Najee Harris, Cordarrelle Patterson, and Darrell Henderson all year. I haven't really taken those guys out that much. So I want to be able to keep those guys in. And normally I'll do 3 wide receivers instead of 3 running backs. But I kind of flip-flop and alternate just depending on the hot hand. Because I used to have Mike Williams, but he's had a couple poor games. So I need Mike Williams from the Chargers to get back on track if I'm going to play him. So for now, it's going to end up being guys like Devontae Adams and Chris Godwin. And if it's not Chris Godwin because he's got a bye, I'm going Hollywood Brown. And obviously I trust Hollywood Brown a little bit more than Mike Williams right now. But my team is lit. All right. Appreciate you guys. Oh, shocking. Look at all the releases. Keith Lee, Karrion Cross, Nia Jax, Scarlett. Who else is there? Frankie, Ember Moon, B-Fab, Oni Lorcan, Mia Yim, and Keith Lee. Wow. So they just said, we're firing both of you. So we're firing both of you. They're a couple. They're together. They're like married or like engaged. So WWE said pretty much fuck you to both of them. Wow. That sucks, dude. I hope a lot of these guys like Keith Lee comes over to AEW. Keith Lee and AEW, the fans would love and appreciate, all of these guys that ended up getting released. I hope a lot of them come over to the AEW franchise because that's what I'm about. Let me go grab some beers here real quick, and I'll be right back. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. We're trying to get to 50 and 50. We're at 23 likes so far. And then, like I said, we're about, $14 away from $20. Support your boy, and let me go real quick and grab some beers. Uh-oh, Mike White has a finger injury. Uh-oh. Oh, these are frothy, right from the freezer. 7-7. Let's go. Shout out Tom Grossi. Shout out Grossi Posse. Shout out Fanatic Family. Everyone in the building. I love you guys. Jonathan Taylor, one of the top 10 running backs in the league. I absolutely love him. All right, and what's better than drinking one beer at a time? Drinking 2 beers at a time. What a good game so far. I knew this game was going to be good. I knew it. I get these gut feelings and these like shitty matchups on paper. Everyone loves to talk shit, about that, so. And Naheem Hines is a beast. Yeah, hey, I'm hoping that the Packers and the Bucks play so I can get my collab, with him as well. And hopefully it's not just a one-time thing. I'm thinking it could end up being something that we could end up doing, Bucks Packers as often as possible. So I think James Robinson's a top 10 back too. Oh yeah. Let's go. 52 rushing yards so far to the Jets 7. Shotgun set for Carson Wentz. 7-7. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Your boy's got the highest energy on YouTube besides your boy Tom Grossi. All right, I got the knowledge. I got the voice. I got the best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very much. Oh, that's good. That's good. Straight beer from the freezer. My God. Heck yeah, I can't wait for you to go to AEW, Sarah. Man, that's exciting. That's exciting. When they come here to the West Coast, you best believe I am going and I'm going to get front row seats. That is big facts. All right, Carson Wentz under center at 7-7 all. We got some exciting football so far from both teams. On paper it might not be that exciting, but the Jets, with Mike White, they beat the Bengals last week. Oh, Wentz going deep. Oh, he could almost pick that off. Come on, big 3-7. Wow. Yeah, I actually drafted James Robinson in fantasy, and that's the one thing I regret. I dropped him early after like 2 or 3 weeks. I needed points right away, and I needed to get at least 10, 15 points, from him, and they just started off a little slow, and I dropped him. And I need to learn in fantasy that sometimes I need to hang on to a guys for a month before I drop them. But in return, I got guys like Mike Williams and Cordarrelle Patterson, so it ended up working out for me, and I don't miss them. And I've gotten guys like Josh Jacobs later on as well, so it's not like I'm hurting because I lost James Robinson and I'm going to lose my fantasy football league. Most of the guys that I have on my team, I drafted. So it's like if I go through my team, I can read it to you here, okay? It shows you have to have a good draft, all right, to be able to win in fantasy football. Matthew Stafford, I drafted him. Najee Harris, I drafted him. Darrell Henderson, I drafted him. Devontae Adams, I drafted him. Hollywood Brown, drafted him. Dalton Schultz, wire. Cordarrelle Patterson, wire. Justin Tucker, drafted him. Mahomes, drafted him. Godwin, drafted him. Bucks D, drafted him. Jerry Jeudy, drafted him. Mike Williams, wire. Josh Jacobs, wire. Michael Carter, wire. Chris Carson, drafted him. So, hey, for the guys that I picked up that I didn't draft, I did pretty damn good. And getting guys like Mike Williams and Cordarrelle Patterson, that might end up helping me win my fantasy football league, and that's big facts. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. We got Jets versus Colts, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can on the Cash App, $ OrionNWSF. Let me put it in right now. Bang! Or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatic. So we only need about 26 more likes to get to 50. And then, like I said, 40, What are we at? $44 to get to 50. So we'll definitely be able to get to the 50 and 50. So if you can show some love for your boy, it'd be greatly appreciated. And obviously a lot of the donations will go straight back to the fans for certain things like, hoodies, NFL jersey giveaways and things of that nature. And that is big facts. YouTube GM, I really hope he can win big. Such a nice guy and a great player. Let's see here. Stafford right now has been the best QB. Yeah, Stafford's great. I think right now the rankings for Stafford, I think he's number 3. And good thing I picked him in fantasy, right? He's number 3 ranking in fantasy. Mahomes has dropped down to 6. But I knew I needed to have a good backup just in case Mahomes hit a stumble. You know what I mean? Did I think he would stumble this bad in this last month? No. But thank God I have Matthew Stafford, and that's big facts. Your boy's always thinking ahead. Shotgun set, Wentz, screen pass. Go, 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 go. Nice. Ooh, Mike White in his wrist. Is he okay? Uh-oh. They need to give him a shot, give him some drugs, and wrap that bitch up with tape. 7-7, 3rd down and 1, give him drugs. Drugs? Did you say drugs? Yes, give him drugs, wrap up that wrist, do what you got to do. The Jets need to win this game. Oh, baby! First down, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a top 10 running back in the league that might end up being top 5. They got Flacco as the backup. Yeah, but that's not the same as Mike White, though, and what we saw, obviously, against the Bengals, right? Cheers. Oh, man. Beer, beer, beer. Jonathan Taylor is a fucking beast. Jonathan Taylor is a fucking beast. End of the first quarter, 7-7. We're knotted up. A little bit more entertaining than we thought. It's not 0-0, right? So I knew that we were going to have plays. Let's pray for Mike White's wrist so that way we get him to play at least the rest of the game. Let me update the quarter. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. It is Ducks Washington Huskies rivalry week. So instead of the typical NWSF chain, which I'll get at halftime, I wanted to represent my Ducks chain. I got a white one, I got a chrome one, green one, yellow one, black one, pink one from Collegiate Art Designs. He is the official maker of the NCAA officially licensed product, these Oregon Duck chains, which are fucking lit. Like I said, when you go to the game, they look for people that have the gloves and the chain, and then he ended up making that custom NWSF chain that I always wear. Shout out to Collegiate Art Designs. I will be doing a Saturday stream for the Oregon Ducks versus the Washington Huskies at 4:30 p.m. Saturday Pacific time on ESPN. So I'm excited about that. I'll be doing that live stream on Saturday afternoon. And then I'll be doing probably a game or two on Sunday. Let's take a look at the slate on Sunday and what we got. We got Browns, Bengals, Broncos, Cowboys, Texans, Dolphins, Falcons, Saints, Raiders, Giants, Patriots, Panthers, Bills, Jags, Vikings, Ravens. A lot of intriguing matchups. Chargers, Eagles, Packers, Chiefs would have been amazing. All right, Cardinals, Niners, Titans, Rams on Sunday night, and we got Bears, Steelers on Monday night. So maybe I'll do Packers, Chiefs, even though I know Grossi Posse will be doing that as well, even though with no Aaron Rodgers. But I'll probably do Packers, Chiefs, unless I decide to do Cardinals, 49ers instead. I might decide between those, or I'll have people vote. Or maybe Chargers, Eagles, we'll see. And then I'll do Titans and Rams for Sunday Night Football, and I'll do a poll on Sunday morning, and you guys can let me know what game you guys want me to do out of those matchups. Man, if it was Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes, that could have been one of the greatest games that we've ever seen. It's too bad with Rodgers, lying about the COVID status and then getting COVID. Obviously, Devontae Adams is cleared. You had guys like, him, Allen, the Lizard, Lazard. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They had the top 3 wide receivers out, and then obviously you had the D coordinator out. Now Rodgers is out, but I still think the Packers are going to win the NFC North, and if they make the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship game, I would not be surprised. All right, 2nd down and 7. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. We got the Jets and the Colts live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Help me get to 50 and 50. It's good for analytics. It's good for metrics. It's good for your boy. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. What a run! What a run by Jonathan Taylor! First down, Colts. I'm jealous. I wish I had a Jonathan Taylor on my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'm hoping at one point, maybe it'll be Dalvin Cook coming to Tampa Bay sooner than later. But I want a 3-down stud back like Jonathan Taylor. Love him. And look at that offensive line play. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, Finley. Agreed. Yeah, I know. Odin's Child. Facts, man. Facts. All right, here we go. Handoff. Jets having problems. Get the edge. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin. Beast mode. Let's go. I knew we were going to have some action tonight. I ended up having dinner with Swaggy P yesterday, and he had dinner plans with his girlfriend today. Otherwise, he would be here. I'm going to try to get him to come for the Colts and the Patriots. There's a couple matchups later on in the year where the Colts will be on. So he'll be here for maybe 1 or 2 more Colts games, as well as AFC, NFC championship game, Super Bowl. More than likely, I'll have him come throughout the playoffs as well with his busy schedule. I know he's going to Vegas on a trip with his girlfriend here on the weekend or in the next couple days. 14-7 Colts. And he just got a new opportunity for a job, I think, selling NFTs and Bitcoin, things like that. So I'm super excited about that. He got a huge opportunity that he's just going to be starting off, and he's going to be making $30, $32 an hour. It's $60,000 in salary. So hopefully things go good for him and he can keep that job. And hey, I'm excited for him. We had a little special Mexican dinner. We went and got horchata. I had pastor. I had some carne asada tacos. We had a great time hanging out for about an hour and a half. And like I said, I was trying to get him to come through, but like I said, he already had plans with the girlfriend. So it's very exciting when I see my friends on the up and up. I definitely root for my friends to be able to make it. You know what I mean? I'm not a hater, you know what I mean? When I hear my friends have good news, it's always, makes me smile, and it always makes me feel happy. So the Colts have the best backfield in the AFC South. Possibly. Oh, Jonathan Taylor is the number 1 back. You already saw it the year before. Marlon Mack isn't going to take Jonathan Taylor's spot. You should have ended up hanging out and talking to your boy, Finley. I could have told you that. My guy. Henry's the best in the league, but the Colts have 3. Yeah, sometimes you need multiple backs out there. We don't really know how good Marlon Mack is now because he's been injured. But obviously, Nyheim Hines is a great change of pace back, one of the best in the NFL, and Jonathan Taylor is top 10. And some might argue he's top 5, top 6, top 7, and I might not be able to argue with them. Jonathan Taylor, in most cases, is a top 5 running back. So you took Jacobs over him, yeah. And besides Jacobs getting hurt, I have him in fantasy. I picked him up. One of the guys, Memopolis, who was number 1 in the league, dropped him for Dearness Johnson for 1 week. And I was like, okay, I'll grab him. You know what I mean? Because obviously Josh Jacobs had a bye, and I don't know if he thought that no one would notice and he would just be able to scoop him back up for 1 week. But I never would have dropped Josh Jacobs. Just because he got a little banged up with the chest, So I'm hoping that I can use him against Memopolis in the championship and to win the fantasy football crown. But yeah, the Raiders started off hot. They hit a skid, and I imagine they're going to be fighting with the Chargers and the Chiefs to be able to win the AFC West. But look at Trevor Siemian, Cooper. Oh, what a rush. Mike White. Amazing, man, with all these guys. Oh, nice. Odin's child. That's awesome. Oh, we will. We'll go to Notre Dame. We'll go to a Notre Dame game together. We'll go to Chiefs game together. We'll go to some hockey together. Maybe some Devils. Like I said, it's just a matter of me grinding it out and hopefully getting some fantastic donations. And as long as I keep grinding it out, and hopefully I can get an opportunity where I can end up coming out there sooner than later to New York and we can link up. Josh Johnson in. Interesting. Back up to the backup. Or you come to me. Yeah, absolutely, dude. 14-7 Colts. Ooh, that was ugly. Josh Johnson, calm down, my guy. Dude, they got to give Mike White some drugs. We need to get him back in there. I mean, I don't want his wrist to fall off or anything like that, but he was the only one available. Yeah. But you don't drop Josh Jacobs for Dearness Johnson for 1 week. What are you thinking? You know what I mean? But hey, he's number one. I think right now I'm 5-3, and there's a couple teams that are 6-2. But I'm projected to win the league, and I have been. Even when I was 4-3, they had me projected to win the league. So it shows you the depth and what they think of my roster. So, but I'm in the top 4 for sure. I think I'm number 3 right now. Get out of there! Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, no Joe Flacco tonight. Josh Johnson. He used to be on Tampa Bay. I remember him. Third down and 15. Hell yeah. Third down and 15. Screen pass. Get it to Michael fucking Carter. Oh! Trick play. Cut it in. Yes! Ooh. First down, Jets. Look at Salah. Michael Carter, I'm telling you, this guy can catch the football. He can run the football. He had a monster game. 32 points in fantasy last week, and I picked him up. I knew that this guy would be, Mike White's, number one target or whoever's at quarterback. I mean, this guy can really do it all. Yeah, you got Elijah Moore. Yeah, you got Jamison Crowder. This kid is special, and I might have to play him, over Cordarrelle Patterson or Josh Jacobs at the flex at some point. But I was going to respect the Colts D tonight, and I know that Patterson's going to be going against the Saints D, but since Calvin Ridley's still out, I still think that he has an opportunity to score once or twice. Patterson has been amazing in fantasy football this year for the Falcons. Sometimes it's a good thing to have a lot of options. You know what I mean? Questionable. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. North Carolina, baby. You saw the talent that those guys had for the Broncos, obviously with Javonte Williams and now Michael Carter, but these guys are beast mode. I love both of them. They're showing a lot of promise in this league already. Fumble. Fucking A. He coughed it up. Robitussin, Dayquil, NyQuil, all the cough medicine. He coughed it up, idiot. That's what happens when you don't go to Michael Carter, you fucking dummy. Mr. Nguyen in the building. What to do? How are you? Good defense. Darius Leonard. He's like, fuck you. I'm punching it at. Good defense by Darius Leonard. Jesus. Jets versus Colts. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Yeah, Darius Leonard to me is the best linebacker in the game besides Devin White, Fred Warner, and Bobby Wagner. Those are really the top four in my eyes. But I think Devin White and Darius Leonard are the top two. No disrespect to Bobby Wagner. He was the best with Luke Kuechly for a long, long time, and I still think he's top 4. And Fred Warner for the Niners is very nice as well. But I think Darius Leonard and Devin White are the 2 best, as far as their age, their potential, what they do from game in to game out, sideline to sideline. I think that, you could build around those 2. So, Orion, I make my own merch. Hey, Hey, we all like to eat, man. We all like to eat, my guy. And, hey, that don't matter, man. You my boy, and I love you. Odin's child, my dude. I will always support you. Deion Jones, not as good as those guys, though. Come on, man. I mean, Deion Jones is nice. He ain't top 5, though. He ain't top 5. You could probably put Deion Jones somewhere between, 9 to 15 or whatever. But, he's had some injury issues. But he's not as good as some of these other elite guys at the top. So, but everyone's got their opinions. But I like him. I would take him on Tampa Bay. He's one of the best defenders that the Falcons fucking have. But, yeah, he ain't on the same level as Darius Leonard, Devin White, Fred Warner, or Bobby Wagner. That's kind of disrespectful to put Deion Jones in that same category, man. He's good, but he's not elite, okay? Yes, I remember that, KK's uncle. And he said, fuck you, I'll prove you wrong. I'll prove you wrong. Yeah, but if you asked anyone in the chat if they thought Deion Jones was top 5, do you think anyone would agree with you? Not a damn soul. But he is good. 14-7 Colts. I know, Judon is nice. I actually, retweeted one of his tweets. That's kind of funny that you brought that up. He's having a fantastic year. He was giving money away on Cash App yesterday, so I fucking did my Cash App tag on his post. I was like, shit, I don't know if he'll, donate any money because he had a fine, right? He had a fine that got rescinded for like a late hit. And he was just giving out dinner money last night. So I said, fuck, okay. It popped up on my Twitter timeline. I was like, I'll throw you my $ OrionNWSF. And if he sends me some Cash App, cool. If not, no big deal. But that's funny that you brought that up, Finley. We're connected. Go Ducks. Wow. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Nice stiff arm. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. 6 more likes to 30. Absolutely love and appreciate every single one of y'all. We're at $6 in donations so far. So let's try to get to 50 and 50 if possible. Like I said, obviously it's going to help out your boy for all the hard work and the energy and the time and the passion and all the setup. So if you can do anything, even $1, it definitely helps. 2nd down and 9. The goal is 50 likes and $50 in donos on every stream. And then if we can get 100 and 100, that would be absolutely fucking fantastic. Shotgun set. Wentz. Pump fake. Fumble! Oh, man. He coughed it up. First down. Colts. Let's go. Yeah, Demario Davis, I would feel that if I was going to put someone at 5, Demario Davis is the most underrated linebacker in the league besides Levante David for my Bucks. But to put Demario, above Deion Jones, I definitely would. Demario Davis is amazing. I would take him on Tampa Bay in a heartbeat. And a guy that played on the Jets, the Browns, and the Jets, multiple times playing on the Jets and Browns. Thank God he ended up on the Saints. You know what I mean? What a G. Demario Davis, a.k.a. the glue, because he holds everything together. Your boy gives the nicknames. KK's uncle. Facts. Yeah, but you got to think Levante David never really got the credit, and he still doesn't really get the credit to this day. even with us winning the Super Bowl. 14-7, Colts. Uh-oh, Jonathan Taylor rumbling and a bumbling. Did he get the first down, or is he slightly short? Maybe a third down in inches, third down in 1? Shut the fuck up, Troy. God damn, Troy is always fucking an idiot. This motherfucker is always high. Come on, Troy. Third down and 1. Pound the rock, dude. Pound the rock. Third down and 1, Wentz. Ooh, good stop. Michaela in the building. I like your AEW picture there. Hell yeah. You know, your boy loves AEW. Is it a fumble? Fourth down. Michaela, how are you? Michael in the building, Own Child in the building, YouTube GM in the building, KK's uncle in the building, Finley in the building. Gang. YouTube GM, I appreciate you. You know, for someone being new and then hopping to the channel, I know you love it. You know, you see my reaction videos. There's no one that does reaction videos better than your boy. You know, I'm always 100. I always have no bias. I call it right down the middle. I'll give you that excitement no matter who's playing on offense or defense. You know, I'll call it right down the middle. So, like in this game, you're going to get a Colts stream and a Jets stream. You're not going to just get, you know, one or the other. And I do that for reaction videos as well. I have the passion and the love, you know, not only for the NFL and all 32 teams, but college football as well as AEW and a few other things, you know, MLB, Dodgers, Mariners, a little WWE, a little NBA. But that's really what separates this channel from a lot of the other channels that are out there. You know, I don't have that bias, and I'm genuinely excited for any team, even if it's the Colts and the New York Jets, Jets. Facts. Hey, Orion, who you got, Miro or Danielson? Oh, come on, bro. What do you think? Brian Danielson all day. And they're two different types of wrestlers. You know, Miro needs to go against some of the more of the heavyweight guys. You know, like Jake Hagar, you know, some of those bigger guys, you know, if you're going to go for some of those guys out there. Yeah, I love me some Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. Brian Danielson. Love him. QB sneak on 4th and 1. First down, Colts. Demario Davis changed the Saints defense. Saints defense stunk before we got Davis. Yes, sir. Sneaky sharp. I love him. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why the Saints fans love me. You know what I mean? I'm like literally the only Buccaneer fan or anyone that's a Panther, Buccaneer, or Falcon fan that they respect. Especially when the Bucs and Saints are like the number one rivals. Like, they hate the Buccaneers, Saints fans in general. I'm like the only one, you know, on planet Earth that they actually listen to and respect, because I do give them credit where credit's due. You know, I call shit right down the middle. You know, I'm not a fucking hater. You know what I mean? And that's facts. And it means a lot to me, too. Wow. Keeper. Oh, yeah. Freddie Freeman, first ballot, dude. It's Jocktober. It's Jocktober, baby. You know, Jock Peterson from the Dodgers, you know, boom. He wins a World Series, and then boom. You know, even though he didn't do very good in the World Series, to get them to the World Series, he was very solid, you know, and, you know, you've had some guys, you know, Acuna was hurt and Albie stepped, you know, you had a lot of guys, you know, step up, but Freddie Freeman, that's the one that you want to be happy for. And for my dad's Dodgers and my Dodgers, you know, it's going to be tough because it's going to be the Braves, the Dodgers, and the Padres for years to come. National League dominates the American League all day, every day. Oh, touchdown, Colts. What a flip. Wow. Oh, boy, O'Doyle. Oh, boy. Jack Doyle. Bang, 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 bang. Sneaky. I do respect you even though you're a Bucs fan. Thank you. And that's what the Saints fans say all day, every day. And it means a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's like, imagine if Grossi Posse, right? Tom Grossi, right? He does streams. And the Bears fans and the Lions fans and the Vikings fans love him. You know what I mean? It's unheard of.
to have the rivals, love you. You know what I mean? And that's why, with me, that's really what separates me from everyone else on YouTube. It's my voice, my passion, my knowledge of the game, of all the teams, all the players, all the coordinators, you know what I mean? And calling it right down the middle. There's a lot of people that are biased on YouTube. There's a lot of biased people on TV, you know what I mean? And I genuinely love all 32 teams, and I don't think you get that anywhere else on YouTube. And having the Saints fans respect me, especially as fickle and as hardcore and as much of a passionate hater fan base that they have. They have a love-hate relationship with the Saints fans, and they also have a love-hate relationship with other, teams other than the Saints. I get it. You know what I mean? They've gotten more screwed from the refs and bullshit calls than any other team in the NFL. But they are the most resilient team in the NFL, and, you probably got to consider Sean Payton at this point Coach of the Year. I mean, he's definitely up there. You got a few other coaches. The Chargers coach was Staley, was looking pretty good. But at this point, I got to give the rankings right now. I got Sean Payton at number 1 right now. That might change before the year is over. But, for a team that's going to make a wild card that has lost everything, and Michael Thomas ain't even coming back, right? And for them to be able to still stay afloat and be dangerous and dominate my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I got to give them love and respect. I'm not going to just be a hater. You know what I mean? No one respects a hater. So it means a lot. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And the biggest fan base that supports your boy, all right, is the Saints fan base, Eagles fan base, Chiefs fan base. I mean, there's a lot of fan bases, but I think the number 1 fan base on the channel is the Saints. Ooh, Eternals is out. Woo! Get tickets now. Even though it might be shitty, I still want to see it. Anything Marvel related, it looks like it might be pretty good. Sneaky Short, I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. What the fuck's going on with the screen here? That was weird. I think I spit some beer on the on the camera. I was like, it started getting distorted at the top. What's going on up there? It looks good now. Odin's, I respect certain Raiders fans to a point. A guy, my bro. Fuck O-Dogs, Bucks, -4 on Mahomes. Hey, I drafted Mahomes in fantasy. You know what I mean? And yeah, obviously I beat your Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but you already got a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Let's pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I mean? Instead of winning 5 or 6 consecutive Super Bowls, obviously that doesn't happen. But it shows you with Spagnuolo and the defense, you got exposed, and your running back situation ain't good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, it was a mistake. You know what I mean? It was a mistake. So hopefully they can learn from that and go for a Jamal Charles, Kareem Hunt type of player, but just not a guy that gets in trouble like a Kareem Hunt. You know what I mean? Hey, my run isn't going to last forever. What did people say to me, from 2008 to 2019? The Bucs were the laughing stock of the league. All you guys talk shit about my team. Even I talk shit about my own team. So it felt good, to finally, be respectable again. So I wouldn't either, Sneaky Shark. There's a lot of fanboys out there, but I've been a fan since '95. So I'm not like everybody else. You know what I mean? I got the hard hat, the gloves. You know what I mean? I've been a fan long before Brady. And if I was such a Brady homer, I would own a Brady jersey. You know how many Brady jerseys I own? Zero. And I might not ever buy one. Maybe I'll buy one and throw it in the closet just for memory. But I'm a defensive guy and an offensive line guy. There we go, Carter. First down, Jets. I love this kid. Michael Carter. Thank God I got him in fantasy. He had like 32 points in fantasy last week. Like when you have a performance out of a guy that can catch passes, right, and run the rock, very valuable in PPR leagues. And that's big facts. That is big facts. Sneaky Shark, thank you so much, man. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is get to 50 and 50. All right? 50 and 50. It's good for analytics. It's good for metrics. The Bucs took the L. Yes, they did. But it's B-U-C-S, not B-U-K. Come on, man. Marion and Keeley. Barnes. Come on, man. B-U-C-S. I'm not the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the Tampa Bay Bucks. And yes, you did. And I don't have any problem with that. If I can springboard you guys with a dub, I mean, I already had you guys going in the playoffs as a 6 seed. You guys are nice. You know what I mean? You guys are one of the best teams in football as a wild card seed. And depending on what happens at Tampa and injuries, maybe the unexpected happens and Tampa gets the wild card and the Saints win the division. I doubt it because I think my guys are starting to get healthy now. You know, Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy, Bunting, AB, Gronk. But you never know. That's why this is the NFL. Yeah, I didn't think that we would win another Super Bowl after Super Bowl 37 against the Raiders with John Gruden. I really thought that would be the only Super Bowl I was going to win ever in my lifetime. So the Saints beat Giannis and the Bucks. Man in motion. Michael Carter. Yeah, they're going to have Michael Carter ball out. Jamison Crowder, you know, some of these guys that somewhat keep it close. Yeah, I did a post on Twitter saying that Jordan is the greatest ever, and these young kids have no idea. You know what I mean? It's like Jordan was so phenomenal watching him live in person. Like, you're not going to have another Jordan or Kobe anytime soon. Oh, what a catch! First down, Jets. Odell released, but it spelled release wrong from the Browns. ESPN tissed. That's incorrect. Odell did not get released. But nice try, though, with the troll account. So they excused him from practice. There's going to be people wanting him, you know, to not be there. But Odell is not good anymore. Michaela, Beers. I mean, Odell is a name, but you're going to pay him millions of dollars to get hurt, right? You're going to pay him millions of dollars to not catch footballs? No thanks. It's like the biggest fall from grace, you know, in football. Odell was a top 5 wide receiver. No more. You know, no more. Just ask Le'Veon Bell, top 5 running back in the day. No more. Todd Gurley, top 5 running back in the day. No more. It's funny how you can fall off from greatness so quickly. Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, and Odell were all top 5 in their positions just a couple years ago. ESPN says Baker doesn't throw him the ball because he doesn't deserve the ball to go to him because he can't catch. He can't catch. He's injured. You know what I mean? He's not the same player as he was. You know what I mean? If you brought him to the Saints, you know, or another team like the Patriots, you could definitely get something out of him. Okay, but he's not the same player as he was in years past. I think that's pretty evident. Yeah. Gang. The Browns do better when he's not playing. That's facts. I need to go take a bathroom break. A pee. I'll be back. I need to grab more beer, too. Gang. 2-minute warning, 21-7. Let's go. 2nd down and 8. Shout out to everyone that's in the room. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Not the greatest matchup on paper, but hopefully we can get the Jets to get some points here to make it a little bit more interesting. Ooh, out of bounds. I don't think he's a great wide receiver anymore. I really don't, KK's uncle. But you might be the same type of person that thinks Cam Newton could still be a great quarterback. I mean, everyone's got their opinions, but I don't. I mean, if Cam was so great, he'd be on a team right now. If Odell was so great, you know what I mean? He would be putting up big stats. When's the last time Odell put up great stats? You can't even remember because it's been so long. Facts. Sometimes guys are names, but they don't put up the points anymore, the stats. Nice opportunity to try to grab that football, but incomplete. See if we get a field goal here. It's not a low blow, but I mean, if think about it. If Cam was that great still, how come he's not on a team right now? You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about it. You know what I mean? Like if he was that great, right? How come he's not on a team? It's him, being a distraction, in the locker room, being a personality. But does he really have game enough to be in the league? Yeah, I think he does, right? But it is kind of a telling sign when he's not signed right now, right? Someone could sign him as a backup at least, and that they haven't even done that. Field goes up, and it's good. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. 21-10, Colts.
Introducing the biggest advancement in the history of small business bookkeeping. Having someone else do your books for you.
I'm Linda, your QuickBooks Live bookkeeper.
Let's do this, Linda.
Sounds good.
A live expert bookkeeper who understands your business.
Right there. I've categorized last month's hair gel expenses. Steve, I just closed your book.
Packers officially signed Blake Bortles in the practice squad.
On to the next one, Linda.
Get your books done for you by trusted experts. QuickBooks, official sponsor of the NFL. What's strong with me? What's strong with me? What's strong with me? What's strong with me?
What's strong with me? With me.
What's strong with me? What's strong with me?
With me.
Wow. Baseball since 2003 and basketball since 2000. Yeah. Woo! The Ducks uniforms look litty. Okay.
Psoriasis can uncover clear skin and improve symptoms at 16 weeks.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you have
I can't wait for this matchup. Fucking Oregon versus fucking UW, the Washington Huskies, a big rivalry. It's Oregon, Oregon State, and Oregon and UW. Wow, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just got to make a post on my Facebook for these new Ducks uniforms.
Baltimore Colts, who stepped in as their quarterback late in the 65 season when Johnny Unitas, his backup Gary Quazzo, were injured and nearly took the team to the NFL championship game. Died on Tuesday. He was beloved. He was
Yeah, hockey's fun, man. Teddy Two Gloves over Darnold.
He and Shula get together and say, well, we're going to rank the plays on your wristband.
21-10 Colts. There we go. Time for more beer. Time for more beer. 25 more likes to get to 50. And hopefully we can get close to 50 in the dono side. That would be fantastic. And I appreciate every single one of y'all that's in the building. You know, I never forget, you know, people that, you know, spend time with your boy, you know, whether it be in a live stream, in a, you know, a reaction video, original content. You know, you guys mean everything to me, like genuinely. Yeah, I know there's guys out there that have thousands of people that are in the room. You know, YouTube sometimes hates on your boy. But, you know, I'm going to keep grinding it out. And maybe I just need to keep hustling and working hard and put my head down. And eventually when I, you know, link up with Grossi and we do a collab, and then maybe that'll be the time where I can end up having 50 or 100 people in the room consistently, because I might gain 1,000 or 2,000 subs in that night. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm just going to keep working hard. And eventually I know my time is coming. Nice catch. Wow. What a catch. Wentz. Dylan. Woo! Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Odin's child. I mean, obviously with hockey and football and soccer, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you have to really know the sport. And obviously I don't know as much as hockey and football that I would like. You know, I'm more of an NFL, college football, you know, AEW, WWE, NBA, MLB guy, but it does intrigue me a little bit, the NHL as well as soccer. I mean, I played a lot of FIFA, you know, back in the day. I always watched the World Cup. I watch NHL Stanley Cup playoffs in the finals, you know. I used to play NHL, you know, hockey, NHL 94, NHL 95, NHL 2000. I used to play the video games, you know, on Sega and obviously PlayStation, but you know, the Sidney Crosbys, the Alexander Ovechkins, the Mario Lemieux, the Brett Hulls, the Wayne Gretzkys, the Patrick Roys. Your boy knows. 21-10. Premier Lacrosse League. Watch a little bit of rugby. You know, a lot of people want me to do the rugby and the football and the soccer reactions, but there's some, you know, issues with, you know, copyright and whatnot, and I try to do as much as I can, but I mean, I try to do also, you know, what the fans want, but I got to do also, you know, I have to be passionate about what I'm watching and what I like. I can't just do like, you know, NBA matchups that I'm not into and be fake. You know, I just can't be fake on YouTube. So, Naheem Hines, nice. I mean, I'll get passionate and excited for NFL, anyone who's playing, college football, anyone who's playing, as well as AEW. And then once in a while for WWE if it's good. MLB for sure, NBA once in a while. But, I mean, the NBA is just, God, it's just not good anymore. But I'll still watch from time to time. Like I watched a little bit of the Blazers and the Cavs last night for my buddy. And I watched a little bit of Kevin Durant. Saw a little bit of Steph Curry last night. But it just doesn't give me the excitement like it used to. You know what I mean? When I grew up watching Jordan and Drexler and Bird and Magic, and then even going into the 90s with like Shaq and Kobe, it's not the same league that it was. It's just not the same. Toyota halftime report coming up next. I got to be me, man. I got to be me. No defense, bad officiating, not enough superstars. I don't, you know. Nice. First down, Colts. Move the chains. And a big reason why I love baseball just because of my dad, because he's a big Dodger guy. You know, if he didn't like baseball as much as he did, I probably wouldn't watch baseball as much as I do. You know, it's that connection that I have with my dad. Greg Olson, Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble. Sanchez. He said, been a Spurs fan since 03. Yeah, I've been watching the Blazers since the 80s, the Buccaneers since the 90s, The Ducks since the late 80s, early 90s. Mariners since the 80s. Dodgers since the 80s. I mean, all my teams I've been pretty much following since I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. The last team that I claimed to be a fan of was the Buccaneers in 95 when I was 13. And if I wasn't a Buccaneers fan, I would be a Niner fan, just because of Joe Montana and Jerry Rice and Steve Young and Dion and, you know, those guys. You know, they really meant a lot to me, but I just knew that they weren't. I like defense, so I just couldn't hop on that wagon. I just thought the Niners were never going to win again, and they didn't have the defensive guys that I like, so I couldn't claim them as my team. Wow! Oh, he dropped it! Wow! Pittman, that could have been huge. Wow, what happened to my hands? 1, 2, 3. That might be a touchdown. That might be a touchdown. That's 3 steps. That's 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And then it popped out. I think that might be a touchdown. I know you got to continue the catch, but how many steps do you need to take before it's punched out? I think if that's me, that's a touchdown. But I guess not. That's a touchdown to me. If it was 1 step or 2 or 1.5, I say incomplete. But 3 steps, that might be a touchdown. I would give a touchdown on that. Yeah. Hey, I'm a Blazer fan. You know what I mean? I'm a Seattle Mariner fan. You know what I mean? For Griffey. Clyde Drexler, Dame. I mean, there's not a whole lot to look forward to, bro. I'm a Ducks fan, and, you know, we don't win natties. We lose natties. Well, all we can look forward to is Rose Bowls. And before Brady came, I mean, the Buccaneers were trash. So sometimes it's, you know, you just got to stick with it. You just got to stick with it. You know what I mean? Gron gummies, baby. Infused with cannabis oil. CBN, CBD, THC, 5 milligrams or more per serving. Let's go. Dude, it would be sweet. Dude, if we can get the Devils and the Kraken in Seattle, can you imagine how much fun we would have? We would have so much fun, Odin's Child. Your family's like, where's Dad? I'm hanging out with O-Dog. Dude, we'd have so much fun. Get a hotel. They have like these like Marriott, like the really nice hotels. I don't know where the Kraken play at specifically, but I know if we ended up getting a hotel, they have like the port right there by the Seahawks and the Mariners where they play, where you can see like the boats going in and out of the port. It's amazing. I usually get like a hotel that's like on the 17th to 20th floor, and it's just so litty, bro. Touchdown, Colts! Yeah, usually I'll go at a hotel that's like, you know, $200 to $400 a night. But man, we'd have a great time. Michael Pittman Jr. Well, your boy knows football. One of these days, man. One of these days. I just got to keep hustling, keep grinding, and then hopefully I have enough money, you know what I mean? Well, obviously once I open up the YouTube studio and I can make other people's dreams come true, that's really what it's about. But, yeah, definitely there's a few fans that I would love to link with, you know what I mean? I'm all the way over here on the West Coast. Extra point is up, and it's good. Now, if Mike White was playing, the score would not be 28-10. Let's give him some drugs and have him come in the second half, damn it. Deacon Baker, it is not Mike White's. Well, he got hurt. You know what I mean? So Darius Leonard hit his wrist, unfortunately, and, you know. I would love to go to the Kraken. Their tickets are way overpriced, though. Seems like you get nosebleeds. They're like $200, $300, $400, you know. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. Jets versus Colts. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on the Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube super chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Okay, Grossi Posse in the building. Fanatic family in the building. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And, hey, hopefully we have a little bit better of a matchup in the second half. Mike White looks pissed. He's like, fuck. He's like, fuck this Josh Johnson guy. I should be in there. I really thought the Jets would have had a really good shot to compete with Mike White. You know what I mean? It's like, why did he have to get fucking injured, man? Deacon Baker. Poor Mike White. All right, halftime. Yeah, Colts balling out. They need this win. 4 more likes to 30. $4.01 to 20. Help your boy out.
Are you ready for football? Friday nights, Game Day breaks down every matchup.
Message from a Golden Eagle. What to do? I'm going to look at Michael Carter's stats. I put him on the bench. Hopefully that didn't really burn me too much. I don't think it did. What do we got points-wise? 4.6, so that's not bad. That was a good decision. So now I can go Josh Jacobs against the Giants or Cordarrelle Patterson against a stingy Saints defense. They're both projected for 15. Who should I go with? I got Stafford or Mahomes, right, at quarterback. They're both projected for about 21, 22, right? So I can go Stafford or Mahomes, Najee Harris, Henderson, Devontae Adams, Hollywood Brown, Dalton Schultz, Cordarrelle Patterson or Josh Jacobs, and Mahomes or Stafford. I think I'm going to go Stafford, and then, I'll see what Mahomes will do in that game, and I'll go from there. And then I got to go either Jacobs or Cordarrelle Patterson, but I'm leaning towards Patterson. So, and I'm leaning towards Stafford until they prove me, differently. So, I got to see Mahomes do it good, for like a game or two before. So, Cordarrelle Patterson. I mean, he's a flex. He's been one of the best fantasy football players. He's number 8 running back in the whole NFL. All right. His points this year in fantasy have been 8.7, 24, 16, 35, 18, 14, and 18. The guy's a beast, you know what I mean? So, and Josh Jacobs, he's going against the Giants. It's an easier matchup. And his have been 17, 10, 16, 15, and 15, but he's missed some games. You know what I mean? He missed 2 games against Pittsburgh and Miami, week 2, week 3, and he got injured in the Philly game. But, I mean, based off the matchup, it sounds like the Josh Jacobs would be smarter because the Giants' defense blows. But Patterson, with no Calvin Ridley, even going against the Saints' defense, I think he'll get some opportunities. So. Yeah, he'll be okay. They'll bounce back. I still think you guys can make the playoffs. So.
Honda has Honda certified pre-owned vehicles that look like new and even drive like new for a fraction of the new car price. Every Honda CPO vehicle is under 5 years old and has less than 80,000 miles on it. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Wow, Naheem Hines, 18 points. Wow.
It has been a dominant first half for Naheem Hines and the Indianapolis Colts. Opening possession, he took it in 34 yards from the touchdown.
I can tell you what's wrong with Mahomes. Yeah, I know, sneaky sharp. I mean, I think with me, Mahomes, it's like the offensive line isn't gelling. The running game, they don't have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The defense is not good. It's a frustration as a whole team, just like as Odin Child said. But you got to think, you got Nick Bolton, right? L'Jarius Sneed, you got Honey Badger, Chris Jones, Frank Clark, but you don't have enough guys that are stepping up, on defense. There's a lot of holes there. Their defense is not good this year. It's not good. The offensive line is not good this year. Mahomes has been forcing, and when you don't have a running game and your defense blows, you're gonna force shit, and that's what's happening. So, but when you have Tyreek, right? Tyreek the Freak Hill and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, as well as an Eric Bieniemy and an Andy Reid and a Spags, they'll be able to eventually, turn it around. And I would assume they're going to beat the Packers this weekend. I'd be shocked if Jordan Love beats Patrick Mahomes. I mean, even if they play like kind of bad, the Chiefs should still win that game. You would think, but anything is possible. Sneaky shark. Calvin stepped away from football. What's your thoughts? Good for him. It's like John Moxley. John Moxley. He has alcohol issues. He stepped away. Lane Johnson, depression, anxiety, stepped away. Calvin Ridley stepped away. Your boy Orion, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Just a few months ago, there was a point in my life where I was in bed for 3 weeks straight. Lost my job that I was working at. Super depressed and just not in a good mental headspace, you know what I mean? But I fought it, I got out of it, and I'm not going back, you know what I mean? And so it's just one of those things where it's like you have to understand when I was in bed for 3 weeks, watching TV and cartoons and just not being in a good headspace, just going to the bathroom and eating and going back to bed because being in the dream world, in the Matrix world was better than me being in reality, you know what I mean? So if anyone, can go through the depression or anxiety or addiction, you got to be able to ask for help and be able to get out of it. You know what I mean? So I'm not hating on anyone like Lane Johnson for the Eagles or Calvin Ridley. Good for you. If you need help and you need to step away, you need to step away. I mean, what would you rather have? Them play through the depression and anxiety and all of a sudden they kill themselves and go through a suicide? I mean, is that what you want? No. You know what I mean? Not everyone is suicidal. Not everyone is going to do something extreme and cut themselves or hurt themselves, but this is a big thing in America right now, where you got to be there for your friends, check up on your friends, you know what I mean, and surround yourself around good people, you know what I mean, and you need to be supported and loved, and I'm a type of person that I've gone through the depression, I've gone through the addiction, I've gone through some fucked up shit, you know what I mean, and I can honestly talk about it because I'm real, I'm not fake. Who's fake, right? On YouTube, there's a lot of fake liars out there that just want money and subs and recognition and views. But it's more than that. There's a reason why that I've thrived and I've been where I'm at with all the hard work and the because this is not just a football stream or a wrestling stream. You get life. You get life lessons. You get the real. Topics that you need to talk about. We'll talk music, movies, reality, and especially with guys too. Guys don't like to talk about their feelings. If a guy is struggling, it's not often where a guy will open up and say, hey, I'm not doing too good. They'll just keep it to themselves because that's what guys are supposed to do. But in reality, a lot of people will open up to me because they trust me. I don't judge and I listen, you know what I mean? And I'm there for them. And that's why girls and guys, pretty much open up to me. And if I wasn't doing this sport thing, I probably would be a gamer on Twitch and doing that. If not, I'd be a psychologist. I'd be Dr. O, like Dr. Phil. That means a lot. So, it's okay, KK's uncle. Sometimes you got to take some time for yourself. It's Jordan Love season, baby. We'll see how he does.
There's a lot of conversation right now about Aaron Rodgers, but the guy on the other side of the field,
Yeah.
I know he hasn't maybe played his best ball.
Yeah, man. Odin Child, I'm there for you forever, man. Forever. I'm always worried about my friends,
For the last few years, this is a huge matchup.
Jackson Mahomes and wifey Mahomes. Yeah. No, I don't think so. That's what the internet wants you to think. That's what KK, that's what the internet wants you to think. Just like the Island Boys. Those guys that have the crazy hair and the tattoos on their face. Everyone loves ignorant, dumbass, dumb shit people. You know what I mean? It pops up on your feed on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Just the dumbest, most ignorant people on planet Earth. People love the ignorant, dumbass people. You know what I mean? They can get famous for being just dumb. You know what I mean? Just the way that they look, the way that they talk. You know what I mean? It's just funny to me. You know what I mean? You can be a fad and you can be hot for 5 seconds or whatever, but for the people that actually have the talent, like your boy, you know what I mean? I'm lifetime. I'm not just a fad, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not. It has nothing to do with the brother or the wifey. It's coaching. It's the personnel. You know what I mean? The lack of a running game, the lack of the cohesiveness. You know, obviously on the offensive line, the defense has holes. A lot of stuff. Yeah, sneaky short. I mean, I like to help people too, and that's what I want to do. Open up a YouTube studio so I can make other people's dreams come true. It means a lot to me. You know what I mean? And just being real. You can tell when someone's real. You know what I mean? On YouTube, and when you watch certain channels, you know what I mean? You can just tell when it's more than just sports. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of fake, dishonest people out there, and I definitely don't think that I'm one of them. And anyone that's had addiction, whether it be heroin or meth or cocaine or weed or beer or whatever it is, depression or anxiety, that shit is not easy to get over. You know what I mean? Alan Counts in the building. We them boys in the building. What to do, man? 28-10. Colts in the building. Shout out to you, man. 3 more likes to 30. We need $4.01 to get to 20. The goal is 50 and 50. Jonathan Jansen, Grossi is raiding other channels. Yeah. I mean, I don't really necessarily need him to raid my channel. I mean, like I said, if he wants to, I mean, he's already raided my channel twice to help me out. You know what I mean? But Marquez Valdez-Scantling, I like him. I think he's got a lot of potential. You know what I mean? Allen the Lizard Lazard, I like more. I like the Lizard a little bit more, but Devontae Adams is the top guy, and that's big facts. But sneaky, I mean, that sneaky short, that would be huge, man. You know what I mean? Anytime you can help people, and that's why I do what I do here on YouTube. I'm here to be able to help. I'm here to, be real and give you some of my experiences that I've gone through. You know what I mean? So. Hey, I did backyard wrestling too, man.
For 3 generations, Sargento has stood for real, natural cheese.
3 more likes to 30. $4.01 to 20. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Every time I hop into Grossi's chat, he always shouts me out. Wow, the views are a little low, too, when Grossi only has 1,084. Usually it's much higher, but, I'm gonna write him a message. Grossi. I just messaged Grossi in his chat. Said, Tom, what's up? Said, good luck against the Chiefs. All right, let me change my quarter here as I got Grossi stream on my phone.
Room after the rest of the team, no helmet in hand. He remains on the sideline. So what changes with that? Well, Robert Saleh told me nothing. Josh Johnson has been here. He's already led a scoring drive, and they have a ton of
Northwest Sports Fanatics.
defensive.
That's awesome. He just shouted me out. Let's go. Grossi. Hear it? Grossi. Nice catch. It's cool because anytime I hop into the Grossi chat, there's always at least somebody that says something. Luke Birch is in Northwest Sports Fanatics. What's up? Foster Vaughn, hey yo. Captain Redbeard in the building. What to do? How are you, man? Gang, 28-10 Colts.
So good on Derek Carr to kind of be an emotionally mature human being, but I think that the person who needs the support is the family right now.
All right, Grossi, I hear you. You know I'm always supporting. Grossi always doing his job and shouting me out.
All right, the guy just ran it out, if I'm not mistaken, just got hurt. Yeah, that's Rogers, number 34. He got popped in the right
28-10, second down and 8.
held on to that ball, but he got popped. Not good. Not good. With a two-hour Tom, gotta go to critical roll. Hell yeah! Love that critical roll. Love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Top senator of YouTube.
Grossi Posse.
NW Sports Fanatics, go on, buddy.
What's up? Grossi Posse. That's awesome. He always shouts me out, dude. You know what I mean? Which is cool because for someone that, is doing the same thing as me, and for him to shout me out, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guys, they do big donations, 100, 50, 25, 20, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're both doing the same type of thing, and for him to be able to shout me out, like, literally every stream, that I do, it means a lot, you know what I mean? Like, it means a lot. So shout out to Tom Grossi, shout out to Tom. Appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Always showing the love. And like I said, I had to hop in the stream. I know he rated 3 different channels at halftime. But I'm always going to be indebted to him, for what he did to me. Obviously with the stream, being able to, give me 300, 400 subs in 45 minutes, $620 in donos, and having amazing people from the Grossi Posse come over here. Going long, going deep, wide open! Zach Pascal, first down Colts. So I'm watching Grossi on my phone, watching the game, and then I'm obviously calling the game as well. Shout out. Shout out. All right. It's going to take too much of my battery. I'll come in and Grossi stream after the game is over. What an awesome dude, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to shout me out, out of like 1,000 to 2,000 to 8,000 people that are in the room. But every time I hop in, other people will like shout me out that I'm in the room. Because obviously if he's a YouTuber that's got like 220,000 subs and I'm at 20,000, it's not often that you get a YouTuber hopping into another YouTuber's stream, you know what I mean? But it feels good, you know what I mean, to get the support from the Fanatic family, from the Grossi Posse, and it gets a shout out from Tom, you know what I mean? So. All right, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them. It's smart we park near the exit. Absolutely. There you go. That way, let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute. Parking is where the money is, though. It is. But this place pulls in on parking alone. All right, no more talking about parking lots. A lot of these are compact spots. It's not pretty.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We still play to the head end around the third quarter. Let's not talk about leaving before we're actually at the game.
At Domino's, unlike other delivery apps that add surprise fees, we're adding on $50 million in surprise frees. So you get surprise free cheesy bread, or something else. When you order delivery online from Domino's. When love finds us, this is how we shine. You found the one. Now find the ring at Sales, the Diamond Store.
We're always stronger together. Toyota. Let's go places. Go to NFLshop.com and get free shipping.
Damn, I have so many beers in here. This is nuts. Gray in the building. What to do? Oh, I bet Jameson Meza. Facts. Yeah, I hopped into Grossi's stream at halftime. Every time I hop in or I message him on Twitter, he always messages back or, shouts me out on the stream, which is very cool. You know what I mean? Like, I am a fan. You know what I mean? Anyone that's going to raid my channel and support me, you know what I mean? I'm going to support him back. So, shout out Tom Grossi and the Grossi Posse. All right, 28-10. Birdman in the building. What to do? Jonathan Taylor, stuffed. Birdman, what to do, man? How are you? What happened to that boy? Throwing out a fucking little Cash Money reference. What happened to that boy? I see you. How are you, man? Birdman 951 in the building. What to do? I appreciate that, man. I'm grinding, dude. I'm grinding. Third down and goal, 28-10. Wentz avoids the sack lunch. Running. Nice. Shaq Lawson with the diving tackle. Odin's Child, yeah, 28-10. And I was wondering where Holly Hundo was on the Sunday night game with the Cowboys and the Vikings. Yeah, she was in there being the mod that she is, and she donated $2,400 to Grossi to be the number one donator from one donation. Amazing. Shout out to Holly Hundo, who not only is the mod for the Grossi Posse, but she's also a mod for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I don't expect her to do that for me, but wow. You know what I mean? She usually donates, 50 to 400 on every stream, but dude, to donate 2,400 plus, I mean, talk about support. Talk about support. I mean, she is the YouTube legend as far as mods are concerned. Absolutely, Birdman, appreciate you. 28-10, Colts. I hopped in his chat after he, yeah, dude, she's awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you have a good job, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be able to donate. But, dude, to donate $2,400 to be the number one, I'm pretty sure she's like a veterinarian. She's got, like, a hard job, and she makes good money or whatever, and she definitely is going to support the people that she believes in and that she likes, you know what I mean? So I'm just honored that she accepted my request, to be not only the Grossi mod, but my mod. Those are the only two mods that she mods for. So it's definitely a big, big thing. Yeah, it's awesome. Jets versus Colts. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. It would help me a lot. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I mean, ever since the raid happened, we've gotten an amazing fan base that's crossed over, but I know once I actually collab with them and we end up doing Packers and Bucks, hopefully for the playoffs, that's when the channel will take off. You know what I mean? Where I'll actually get like 50 to 100 people, consistently, in my stream, because I might gain like 500 to 2,000 subs overnight, just being in Grossi together and collabing. And, shout out to him, one of the nicest, most generous guys, one of, humans on planet Earth. Shout out to him. I feel like I'm a real generous, good, honest, real person, and he's another one. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel, let alone that he needs it, Tom Grossi, Grossi Posse, shout out to you, man. 28-10, Colts. Yeah, I love Holly Hundo too, man. It's awesome. Handoff out of the end zone, almost a safety. Looks like the stream is finally kind of capped out. I know that there was some issues with it being like about a half-second delay, but it looks like it's kind of worked its way out. I had good connection all the way through. I know people can listen to me like real time, but there was a little bit of a lag as far as like the video portion. I don't know what it was, but hey, I was going to end the stream and start it back up, but I'm here. Marcos Pineda, 12th man, one of my best friends in the building. Seahawks in the building. What to do? Gang. Marcos Pineda, my boy. He said, I'm going to donate my whole paycheck to you. I appreciate that. All the paychecks, all the savings, all the retirement. My dude. Marcos Pineda with all the donations. Johnson, ooh, almost picked off. Wow. Sendejo, formerly of the Vikings. Ooh. But obviously, if you don't have Mike White and you got Josh Johnson, it's a big downgrade. Jameson Mays is like, I'm a fan of you, but I'm leaving you. It's all good, brother. 28-10 Colts. In the future, you'll come to my stream and you'll stay, okay? Just because you might not see the viewers in the building, they will be there in the future, okay? Jamison Crowder with the grab. Good fourth down stop by the Colts. Yeah, that's all good, man. It's all good. He said, I hopped in and I'm leaving. I'm all good, man. You know what I mean? I've always been a hustler. I've always been a grinder. 3.4, 3.5 million views. All right, almost 1,200 different videos and live streams since 2017. Over 20,000 subscribers. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. 28-10 Colts. Good tackle. Loyalty is key, Odin's child, and I remember it. You know, I don't mind if Jameson Meza wants to hop in and leave, you know, just because another stream's got 1,000 people in it or, 2,000 or 3,000. But if you think about it, you know, if you end up wanting to talk to your favorite YouTuber or one of your favorite YouTubers, you know, when it ends up being like 50 people or 100 people less in the room, I mean, I always try to take care of everybody. So, because there is going to be a point, you know, when I'm at, 100 people in the room, 500 in the room, 1,000 in the room, 2,000 in the room, 8,000 in the room, so. But I appreciate you, man. You know who you are, the loyal ones that come in on every stream that I do. You know what I mean? 28-10 Colts. Loyalty is key, and I'm always going to grind it out. It's never going to make me depressed. You know what I mean? If I end up having less than 20 people in the room, hey, whatever, shit happens. Muzz Perp in the building, what to do? But loyalty is key. Honesty, loyalty, respect. Hey, I'm going to keep working hard. I know my streams are always fun. The chat is always, great. And like I said, I mean, on paper, it's not the most exciting matchup, 28-10. But what the fuck is anyone else doing right now anyways? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you're on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter and you're on your phone anyways. Might as well hang out with your boy. So
you can get to know your new granddaughter.
20 more likes to 50. I don't know if we're going to get there. I hope we do. Like I said, hopefully we can get close to that $50 range. We're at, $16. So hopefully we can end up getting to 50 at least. You know what I mean? For all the hard work and the energy that, your boy puts in. I already worked a day, obviously, at work at my regular job. And then, your boy's here. What up, everyone? 12-man Go Hawks. Gang. There we go. 19 more likes to 50. But Grossi even said it himself. He remembers the times where he was at where I'm at right now. When you're at, single digits, double digits, with people in the room, it just... if YouTube is going to hate, I mean, fine. It doesn't make any sense, when you're sitting at over 20,000 and then you have less than 50 people in the room. Obviously, they're not getting all the notifications out to those people that sub to me, but whatever. But you should already know that I'm going to be grinding it out on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. It's definitely alarming, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I have so many fans, but I only have so many in the room. But I don't let that affect me. Mentally, I'm always going to work hard. Nothing's going to change whether I have 10 people in the room or 10,000. I'm always going to bring that fire energy. Muzz Perp, thank you, bro. Thank you so much, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that shit means everything to me, for all the hard work and the energy. And it's like, you're going to get a good voice. You're going to get passion, energy, love for the team. I'm always going to call something great. Muzz Perp, $10. And Muzz Perp hasn't donated recently. So for you to donate $10 to show that love, it means so much. Muzz Perp, thank you so much, dude. Now we're halfway to our goal. We need 19 more likes to get to 50, and we're at 25.98. So somehow, some way, if we can get to 50, 25 more bucks would be amazing. would be, or 2402 or $25. I mean, I think we can get there. Shout out to Muzz Perp. Hey, I'm back because the other live stream ended. Jameson Mesa. He said, "What's up, dog? I'm here, and now I'm leaving to the other stream. But you're back. Appreciate you." Titans in the building. What to do? Muzz Perp, right? He doesn't donate every day. He doesn't donate just to anyone, and he did. So, oh, I will. Sneaky Shark. I will always acknowledge everyone. You know how I am. I'm real, man. Like, even when I have 10,000 people in the room, I literally will read every donation. I don't give a fuck if I'm, so far behind, a page behind in the live comments. I will acknowledge everyone that shows me love. Wow. Nice run on the edge. First down, Colts. And I'm going to get big. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? But I will always acknowledge even 99-cent donations or $100 donations like Holly Hundo, anything in between, like your $10. That means a lot, dude. Like, a lot of people will never donate ever to anybody. So for anyone to even consider donating $1 or $100 or anything in between is huge. I mean, like, for us YouTubers, it's like, I don't get paid a lot off the ad revenue, or I have sponsorships, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of my hard work is shown by the donations that I get in the super chat. Like, literally, like 99% of the revenue that we make is off the super chat. So if I don't get super chat, well, I got to keep working hard, and hopefully the next one, we're there. So Finley, yeah, looks like the Colts do have this one. 18 more likes to 50, $25 to 50. We're almost there. Muzz Perp, Sneaky Shark, always doing their job. It's all good, man. You guys still are loyal. It's like, I always have the same loyal people, I know you would, Sneaky, and, maybe one day. But everything that you do, even the $10 or more is very appreciative, because a lot of people do less than 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's so awesome. But $10 or more, that's like, hey, that's a pretty big donation. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Odin Child. Tighten up 22. What do you do? Wide open. Touchdown, Colts. Oh, the offensive lineman got a TD. Wow. Danny Pinter. Who the fuck? Oh, man. But you know what? Like, that's why, compared to me, to other YouTubers, if they were getting like low numbers on people in the live stream or low numbers on a reaction video or content, some people would quit. Some people get depressed and they're like, this ain't worth it. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not necessarily doing this all for the money. The money is part of it, but I have a passion and a love. And remember, I sold my PSA 9 Michael Jordan rookie card that's worth like $50,000 now. So obviously I'm not quitting. It's not all about the money. You know what I mean? Because if I wanted money, I could have kept my Jordan rookie card and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily all about that, but the interaction with the fans really means a lot. Extra point is up, and it's good. Georgia starting linebacker Anderson accused of rape. Uh-oh. I appreciate that. There. How much for the goal, Muzz Perp? Let's see here. So we're at bang, $20, Muzz Perp. Thank you, dude. So we're at $45.97. Look at you, dude. This is the most that you've ever donated to me. And if it wasn't for you, I would not even be close to hitting my goal on that. Dude, shout out to you. So we have $45.97. And guess what? Muzz Perp alone, $30. Bro, thank you so much, man. If it wasn't for you, man, it's just every once in a while you get that generous person that'll pick up the slack, for some of the others that are in the room or were in the room and left. Thank you, dude. I'm $4.03 away from from the goal. I mean, every goal for every show is 50 and 50. And once we hit that, it's 100 and 100. So that's why I come here, to be honest. You acknowledge us, and the fan base you have is chill. Very, you know what I mean? Like, we got a lot of hardcore fans that, you know, really love the game, and I think the fan base is awesome, you know what I mean? And the conversations are always litty, and we're going to have a good time. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a big channel that's not a big channel in the chat just yet. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't have the numbers that reflect how many subs that I have, which is crazy. Like, if you have 20,000 plus subs, at very minimum, I should have 100 to 1,000 people in the room, right? You know what I mean? Like, what is YouTube doing to me? Like, they're literally, like, not telling anyone that I'm online. But you should even know that I am online, but it's like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I've been putting in my blood, sweat, and tears. I got 2 full-time jobs. I mean, you know, I grind harder than anybody, you know. So hopefully they'll flip the switch, you know, and I'll be in the Matrix just like Grossi and some of these other bigger YouTubers. But I will always acknowledge you guys. I will always remember you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet fucking Earth, man. Bang! Sneaky Shard. Gang, 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 gang. Thank you, dude. Way to make a stream that didn't look like it was going to hit the 50 likes or the $50. It looked like it was going to be under a $20 night all day long. And for you guys to do that, thank you, dude. I will never, ever forget you, especially in games like this, where it's the Colts and the Jets. I know not everyone's watching. I know a lot of people are doing other things. But shout out to Muzz Perp and Sneaky Shark for single-handedly getting me to $65.97 with a few others that have donated early on in the stream. Dude, thank you so much. Sneaky Shark with the $10. Look at that. $10 by Sneaky Shark. $20 by Sneaky Shark. Muzz Perp with $20. Muzz Perp with $10. You guys are awesome, dude. You deserve it, brother. Thank you, dude. And just because it's not the cool thing yet to follow the Northwest Sports Fanatics or watch, it's going to be. You know, I'm going to be on the same level as Grossi Posse and a few of these other bigger YouTubers that have over 100K followers, and they actually get views that reflect their subs. You know, I feel like I'm the only one on YouTube that has a big amount, but they give me they treat me like I have 100 subs, and based off the views that I get on my reaction videos as well as the live stream. It's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? They did push me a lot in the first couple years when I wasn't making any money, and they were feeding off me, eating off me in reaction videos, you know, back in the day where we would get 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 views. I wasn't getting anything for it, right? But thank you, man. It means a lot. Odin's Child, Sneaky Sharp, Muzz Perp, Jameson Meza. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best. Thank you, dude. We might even hit 100 tonight. Who knows? What happened to my hands? All right. We have 15 more likes to get to 50. So if we can get a few more people in the room, maybe we can get there. We're at 65.97 in donos, which is amazing. I never thought we would get there. And the generosity and the love that Muzz Perp and Sneaky Shart have, I will never forget this. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people can say that, but I will always remember every single game. I remember every single person that's donated to me ever from the very beginning. I don't write it down, but I remember, and I will always acknowledge you guys, and I will never forget it, because that's the ultimate sign of showing that how much you support the channel. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best. And like I said, we are the Fanatic family, and you know what I mean? Grossi has his posse, but what it really comes down to is like we are fam. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fans that I talk to. You know, Odin's Child, Sarah Small, Young Nola, a lot of these guys we talk daily or every other day. You know, Lenny D, there's a lot of us that we talk, you know, on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, or Facebook, like, often. You know what I mean? Like, this is not just like fans. This is turned into family and friends, and it means a lot. You know what I mean? Holly Hundo is another one, too. Facts. Ooh, look at that run. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan motherfucking Taylor. Bang, 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 New world order for life, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Let's go. What a fucking run. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. But you know what? I can't wait for Grossi and the Northwest Sports Fanatics to collab. It might be the biggest stream of all time. You know what I mean? Depending on if it's like Packers-Bucks playoff game. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the energy in that stream? It will be Grossi's best stream. You best believe that. I guarantee it. It's going to be fucking incredible. So I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year or whenever it's going to be, but I can't wait for that opportunity, and he's been so gracious. You know, he's always acknowledged me. You know what I mean? Even though they've raided hundreds of channels, you know, I stand out to him. You know what I mean? And like, I don't expect him to know everything about me, but to sell a Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card worth $50,000, you know, to be able to get the equipment for my channel when it was worth like $6,000, you know, 4 years ago, and I had to make that sacrifice. You know, I mean, they can make a movie, you know, out of my story, and that's big facts. And just to be able to be linked with someone like Grossi, you know what I mean? That's the ultimate respect. You know what I mean? If I could be linked with anyone on YouTube, it is Tom Grossi. And I never thought that, you know, he would acknowledge me, raid me. You know, there's a lot of jealousy on my part with some of these guys that had over 100K. And I'm like, dude, what about me, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm good. I know I've got a great fan base. I'm real. I work hard. I got 2 jobs. You know what I mean? Like, why can I get the same kind of love as some of these other people? And I know it's analytics and metrics, and, you know, they've changed a lot of things, and they like the bigger YouTubers. But if you push me, right, that means that you make more money because I get more donations and you steal from that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you push me, like, and I get the fans, you know, you're going to get more money off of me based on my product because I feel I am the biggest free agent on YouTube as far as like not being signed and not really being recognized compared to some of the others out there. So that's facts. 42-10 Colts. Michael Cotta, good D. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, dude. 15 more likes to 50. We're at 65.97 in donos with a lot of love and a lot of heart from Muzzperp and Sneaky Shark to really get me over the top. Thank you guys. Sneaky Shark, $20. Muzzperp, $20. Muzzperp, $10. Muzzperp normally donates none or like 1 to 5 once in a while. These are the biggest donations that Muzzperp has ever done for your boy. Sneaky Shark normally does about a tenner. And did decide to do a dub sack. Huge, man. And Odin's Child, before Holly Hundo, was the biggest donator to the channel. You know what I mean? But if you're, you know, if you got to pay rent or donate to Orion, pay your rent. You know what I mean? Like, I already love you. I already appreciate you. You feel me? You guys are the best. You guys are the fucking best. And you know what I mean? I can't wait to the point where it's actually the cool thing to subscribe to the Northwest Sports Fanatics, where it's like, you know, where I'm trending, where it's like, you know, after I, you know, collab with Grossi, they're like, oh, this guy, I can watch this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait for that day. It'll make me cry for real. All the hard work and all the energy and the time that I put in, all the film study, all the reading. You know, do you know how hard it is to know every single player's name and how to pronounce it, as well as the coaches and the backups on every team in the NFL? Just that alone. You know what I mean? To be an expert on every team. That's not easy. And then college football and wrestling and AEW and WWE and MLB and NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel with all the energy and the smarts and the time that I put in, I mean, there's not a lot of people that could do what Grossi and what your boy Ryan is doing. That's facts. And I love you guys for it. Nice run. Gain of a couple. Got tripped up. Chiefs Kingdom, baby. Chiefs Kingdom. I still believe in you guys. I haven't fell off that wagon. You know what I mean? 2nd down and 6. And one thing that a lot of people have mentioned to me is like, you know, hey, Orion, dude, you're like, your energy is like the best on YouTube. Your knowledge is number 1 on YouTube. And that means a lot, you know what I mean? To have the energy, right, and to have the knowledge, but also with my voice, you know what I mean? I don't sound like anyone else on TV or YouTube. I have a distinctive voice. I've been in phone sales for 20 years plus, so there's a reason why, YouTube comes easy to me, because I used to do phone sales, for DirecTV, Comcast, a bunch of different products, Verizon, business, calling business owners in New York and Boston, being assholes on the phone and signing them up for internet TV and phone at their business. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be very good to be a phone sales rep. Touchdown, Jets! Jets, Jets, Elijah Moore, Ole Miss. Came from the same school as A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf. He's just the route running version, the little guy. Okay, touchdown, New York, Elijah Moore. OBJ, garbage. Does that mean? Would I want him on Tampa? No. Past his prime, can't catch, always gets injured. Is he a name? Yeah. If he went to the Saints, would he be more productive? Yeah, he would. Or the Patriots? Yes, he would with Mac Jones. But the amount of money that you're going to pay for an Odell Beckham, you're paying for his name like Drake, rather than maybe the quality of the music, as we learned in his latest album. It didn't really live up to standards as a Drake fan, okay? Nice tackle. 2-point conversion, no good. Horrible 2-point conversion. 42 points. Yeah, I know the Chiefs are going to get in. When you have Mahomes and Tyreek and Kelsey, at some point they're going to have to turn it around. And they traded for Melvin Ingram? So that'll help, with Nick Bolton. You know what I mean? They need a lot more. But now you got Nick Bolton. You got Melvin Ingram, who was a stud for the Chargers for years, went to the Steelers. He asked for his release. They cut him. Good, right? Goes to a team that actually needs him, all right? So then you got those guys. Nick Bolton's a rookie, he's a stud. You got L'Jarius Sneed at corner. You got Honey Badger. You got Frank Clark. You got Chris Jones. Who? Chris Jones, right? But you need more. Spagnuolo at D coordinator. You need more. Anthony Hitchens, out of here. Just kidding. Sorensen, out of here. You got to get out of here. Sorensen's the worst. The worst. Chiefs fans just hate this guy. He always gets burned. I get it, man. I get it. And then the offensive line hasn't really panned out. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Marcos Pineda, $5. Bang, bang, bang. Sneaky Shark, $20. Bang, bang, bang. Muzz Perp, $20. Bang, bang, bang. Muzz Perp, $10. Yes. You guys are the OG, triple OGs. Marcos Pineda has been my friend here in Oregon for 20 plus years. He's the only one that really shares my videos and watches every video out of my 500 supposed plus friends on Facebook. It's awesome, you know what I mean? To actually get genuine support. And what that means is that once I make it, Marcos has a job with me, helping people out with the green screen and the editing and, just drinking beer, smoking weed, and just being a part of the Fanatic family. So I will always take care of you. The number one supporter here in Oregon, the guy that he knew that I was special from day one. I told him Russell Wilson was going to get drafted to Seattle, and I said they were going to go to 1 or 2 Super Bowls, win one, lose one, and it happened. I have ESP. Marcos Pineda is a believer. Seahawks 12th man in the building. Beavers, Blazers, all right, as well as the Seahawks. I see you. Everybody other than us just playing for fun now. Good GG, good game, good season, everybody. Trayvon G, watch what you say, brother. Brother. Hey, Tampa, Saints, Cowboys, Cardinals, Packers, we got something to say about it. You know what I mean? Your biggest threat, you better pray you don't play the Bucs in the NFC Championship game, because if it happens, we're going to beat you. I'm just saying. It's going to be so close, and you guys are going to rout everyone else. But if it comes to the Bucs in the NFC Championship game, you guys will be the favored team, we'll be the underdog. But if we have enough guys healthy, we have a chance. We legitimately have a chance to beat you guys. You guys might be destined for the Super Bowl just like we were last year, but if there's one team you do not want to face, it's Tampa Bay. Cowboys are dangerous. Saints are dangerous. But Brady, at that point, that's tough. You know what I mean? To beat Brady in the NFC Championship or AFC Championship game, I'm telling you, it will be very close. But if you guys win, I will be rooting for you guys to win it all, because I want the NFC to go, and I want Stafford to win. Aaron Donald to get one. You know what I mean? Ramsey, I want you guys to be able to get one. So if you guys beat us, I'm rooting for you to go all the fucking way. Ramley in the building all day, every day. You know what I mean? But I ain't going to just bow down to you. You know what I mean? Bucks and Packers have the only chance. I agree. I agree. But you see, if you said that in other chats, they'd just like bow down to you. Yeah, I see you got Von Miller, but hopefully he don't get hurt because it seems like a lot of these guys that come over, like JJ Swat, they get hyped up, but eventually they have like a hammy or some kind of injury, and they're not as effective based off the money they paid. But I think Von will stay healthy. I don't wish injury on anyone. 3rd down and 10. Wentz wide open, incomplete. Pascal. Yeah, but, I want Rams-Bucks NFC Championship game, honestly. And then for the AFC, if I had my dream matchup, I would want Chargers-Bills, right? Or I would want, because I don't think the Chiefs will get there. You know what I mean? If the Chiefs go Chiefs-Chargers, Chiefs-Bills, that would be cool. But I think my ultimate right now this year would be Bills-Chargers. And with the Chargers upsetting the Bills, and with Herbert going to the Super Bowl, win, lose, or draw, and then obviously Rams, Bucks, whatever happens. But the Bills versus whoever, I mean, that's the best team that they got, and I think the Rams, the Bucks, Packers, a lot of our teams are better than the Bills. I would almost take anyone in the NFC over the Bills in the AFC. Like, no disrespect to the Bills, I think they're great, you know what I mean? But I think the Cowboys and Saints, if you're slept on, they can beat the Bills. All right, and I know damn well Packers, Bucks, Rams, and Cardinals can beat the Bills. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see where it goes. But if I could choose one team other than the Bucks to win the Super Bowl, it's definitely Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Because, I want Aaron Donald to have that chip under his legacy. I don't want any doubt that he is better than Warren Sapp. He might be the best D tackle of all time, and he is. That's saying a lot. Facts. Ramsey, number 1 corner. Donald, number 1 D tackle, nose tackle. I think Vita Vea might be number 2 or 3, though. Okay. Von Miller, still a top 15 linebacker, not top 5 anymore. You know what I mean? Sean McVay, top 2 coach as far as young, brilliant play caller. Him and Kyle Shanahan I have up at the top as far as young, brilliant guys that both will win Super Bowls, but I definitely want to see Stafford. But more than Stafford, I want Aaron Donald because I'm a defensive guy. I want these guys to be recognized, But Stafford deserves it, too, being in Detroit all those years. Jameson Meza says, okay, just go ahead and sleep on my Titans. No offense, but no one thinks that the Titans are winning the Super Bowl, and no one thinks they're going to make the AFC Championship game. You lost Henry. Even if you had Henry, there's other teams that people would kind of like a little bit more. They don't think you're garbage, but even when you guys made the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs a couple years ago, that was surprising to a lot of fans because, you got to do it consistently for us to believe in you. If you do it once in a while, people won't believe. You got to do it like 2, 3, 4 years in a row, and then you're like, okay, these guys are good. You understand? That's the reason why certain teams, they don't get the respect because they don't do it every year. You got to do it like in a 3-year stretch. Bang, bang, bang. Regardless if you lose in the first round 3 years in a row, you got there. That's what fans need to see, and evaluators. Julio hasn't been good. He's been injured. A.J. Brown is just getting hot. All right? Ferkser is no Jonnu Smith, and the defense is bad, bad, bad. So if it comes down to the Patriots or the Chargers or the Bills or the Steelers or the Ravens or the Browns, I'm not sure if the Titans are going to be favored in any matchup. They're going to be like the Saints and Cowboys. They're going to be underdogs, but they're good enough to, do something. We'll see what Adrian Peterson can do, but he's not Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is the best running back in the game. So Browns will make the AFC chip before the old Houston Oilers. I'm just being honest with you, man. You know what I mean? That's what you get from me, right? I'm not a shit talker. I'm not like everyone else on YouTube that's biased. If I say an opinion, I have some backing to it. You know what I mean? Because I try to put myself into the shoes of the fan base that's not me. So whether that be Young Nola and the Saints, and that's why I give them credit, or you and the Titans or the Chiefs, I tell you how the perception is across the world. You know what I mean? Titans were your sleeper pick until they lost Henry. But again, they lost Henry, and then now they're a first-round exit. You know what I mean? Unless the team that's playing them just shits the bed. Chiefs, or Bills or Chargers, Ravens, Whiskey sipped. All the sipping. Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on, sipping on some scissor. Scissor. Oh, man, I'm in my 3-6 mode now. Do you see how that? 3-6 Mafia. 42-16. Nice catch. First down, Jets. That's another thing that you're going to get with me. You're going to get the hip hop. You're going to get the custom nicknames, the references. But I mix in a little bit of like that urban feel that you don't get from any other channel too. You know what I mean? I'm friends with every race of every person on goddamn earth. It doesn't matter if you're black or you're Asian or you're Mexican or Puerto Rican or Brazilian, Australian, European. If you love football and wrestling, we probably are going to be like homies for life. You know what I mean? Because that's what I love. Even if you love one or the other, wrestling or football, we're going to be homies. You know what I mean? But if you love wrestling and football, yeah, we're probably going to get along. We're probably going to be very tight. You know what I mean? Trayvon says Titans only good because Henry forces 8-man boxes and leaves the play action wide open for Tannehill. Yeah. But also, when they had Jonnu Smith, he was a top 5 tight end in fantasy. You know what I mean? No one thought that because that check down man was big, and Ferkser didn't pan out to be that guy because he can't fucking block. So, and Julio and A.J. Brown have had hammies all year. If they didn't have hammies all year, I think the Titans' record would have been even better than what it was. They would be probably considered a top 2 team in the AFC, but it just didn't really play out that we thought it would, Right. But Derrick Henry is the most irreplaceable running back in the league. That's like Barry Sanders goes down. I don't give a shit what you say. Like, you're not going to replace that. Walter Payton goes down. You're not going to replace that. Like, LaDainian Tomlinson in his prime goes down. You're not going to replace that. Adrian Peterson on the Vikings in his prime coming from Oklahoma. You can't replace that greatness. You can try, but, Derrick Henry has the ability to run for 200 yards and 3 to 4 touchdowns in a game, which is nuts compared to this league that we're in now, and he does it from time to time, 150, 200, multiple touchdowns, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just there's certain guys that play like Aaron Donald and Henry, they are beast mode. If you look up in the dictionary, what is the definition of a running back? Derrick Henry's picture is there, just like D tackle would be Aaron Donald, right? That's just what it is. I had it for Warren Sapp for, D tackle because he was the best when I played. Not me, but when my team played, you know what I mean, right? And then Derek Brooks was the best outside linebacker. And there was other guys like Brian Urlacher that was good at middle, and Ray Lewis, respect them, but, it is what it is. Yeah, Nola, you're a bandwagon guy, and, you don't read all the stats. So, yeah, Odell to the Saints. Go ahead. But if there's one spot that it might work, it could be there, but Odell is not the same. Just because he's from LSU, stop the loyalty. Stop the Louisiana loyalty, the double L, okay? I'll flip it around. This way? You feel it? Stop it with that. Odell's not good anymore. You know what I mean? If you really think about it, if you could have Odell or Landry, Landry would be the one that you would want because the motherfucker can actually catch. He gets hurt too. He might not get big touchdowns, but at least he gets first downs. You know what I mean? I watch a lot of football. A lot of people want to question, they're, I watch football. Just because you watch Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, that's a lot of football. But imagine watching 3, 4 more on top of that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of time and energy that goes on for NFL YouTubers. That's facts. If you want to be good. Oh, intercepted! Picked! Sarah Small in the building. What to do? Matt Payton in the building. Gang, gang, gang. We put Leonard Floyd is the MVP of the defense this year. Trayvon, I'm not a fucking dummy. You know what I mean? I'm a Bucs fan, but I'm an NFL fan. I fucking recognize your rambling. Leonard Floyd is going to benefit the most at linebacker with Vaughn and Aaron Donald there with Ramsey. I believe he's leading the team in sack lunches, correct? So if I didn't know that, how would I know, right? Your boy reads, I watch film. Leonard Floyd is the sleeper that could be the player that gets them to the Super Bowl. Everyone's going to talk Ramsey, Vaughn, and Jalen Ramsey and a lot of the others, right? Cooper Kupp, Stafford, they've been playing great, Darrell Henderson. But the guy that might be the most slept on, the big reason why they get to the championship and win, Leonard Floyd. I ain't no fucking dummy. That's why fans fuck with me, because I know, and I'll say stuff that those fan bases are thinking. And like, damn, this guy actually knows. Like, he's not saying the obvious. He's digging deeper. Yeah, motherfucker. I dig deep. I'm digging ditches. Undertaker ditches. You feel me? Casket match. Cage match. I'm digging deep. Buried alive. Undertaker versus Kane. Fourth quarter. Let me change the scoreboard. Jordan Love sucks. Well, he don't suck, but he ain't no Aaron Rodgers. All right, 42-16, unbelievable. The Colts scored 42? Wowee. We're at $70.97 for the last donation from Marcos Pineda, my boy. Josh Johnson scrambling for his life, looking like a Pop Warner quarterback. And we got Marcos Pineda, $5. Sneaky Shark, $20. Muzz Perp, $20. Muzz Perp, $10. Muzz Perp donated more money tonight than he ever has ever. As a Saints fan, this is odd for him. He's like questioning his life decisions. He's like, God, you know what I mean? I don't really donate to channels on YouTube, but you know what? This guy, I'm going to do it for him. Respect. RESPEK. Gang. Appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that means a lot, because I understand what it's like to donate on YouTube or not donate, or like, you know what I mean? Like, huge by all of y'all. You guys are all MVPs. People that are watching, people that are chatting, people that are donating. You guys are the real MVPs, dude. 3rd down and 2. First down, Jets. But there is a hold on the offense if I had to put money on it. Will, what'd it do? We were talking about mental health earlier today. Hey, all of us go through it to a certain degree. You know what I mean? We love you. We appreciate you. Things will get better. Sometimes it happens if you don't go to work, you know, for a period of days or whatnot. I've been there. I was in bed for 3 weeks, bro. With depression, and like I lost my job. You know, I'm not ashamed to say it. So hey, you're not alone. A lot of us are in the same boat. If you ever need anything, I got you. Will, all the way from Scotland. All right. And like I said, things will be okay. Everything heals in time. Okay. And sometimes things aren't as bad as they seem like they are, even though it seems like it because we're in COVID. Think about this. I got to wear a mask while I work in unloading trailers that have saws that weigh like 150 pounds. All right, and I got to wear a KN95 mask. If you don't know what a fucking KN95 mask is, look it up. It sucks. I look like some fucking like Homer Simpson, like, you know, worker in fucking the goddamn building. It's just like, it sucks, you know what I mean? But like, you got to do it, and I do this on top of that, so you'll be fine, bro. If I got to sit through a fucking mask for 8-9 hours while I'm unloading a trailer and I can't breathe, hey, life ain't too bad, bro. Life ain't too bad. Things will get better. Okay? You got the support of the Fanatic family, and you'd be surprised on how many people have gone through addiction, depression, have gone through some tough shit that they don't really want to talk about or are afraid to. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of belief in yourself and the people that you're around, that they're, you know, you're not going to be judged. I mean, look at me, dude. Like, if I'm willing to talk about my life and I'm not bullshitting and I'm just, you know, because, you know, we got to be here for each other. There's too much hate and haters out there. You know, support your friends, you know, when they get a new job, and, you know, just be there for them. Touchdown, Jets. Wow. Holy shit. Who was that? Was that Lamar? What the fuck was that? Jesus. Was that Russell Wilson? Was that Mahomes? Wow-wee. God damn. Jesus. Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo got a passport. He came in the country. Look at that. Bang. Right past the defender. He's in Amsterdam. He's hitting the bong. He's eating the weed sandwiches. 42-22. They're going to lose, but hey, at least you're entertained. Extra point is up. It's good. 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 Mike White's like, God damn it. He's like, if I was in, we'd be ahead right now, 42-23. See? You know, shit happens. We love you, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, sometimes shit gets tough. That's what we're here for. We got a great community here. That's facts. And we can talk whatever, you know. It doesn't matter. Sports, movies, TV, mental health. You know, shit that I'm, you know, going through, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, my life has been really blessed, you know what I mean? Like meeting Ken Griffey Jr., getting his autograph, meeting Sandy Koufax, you know, getting game-used baseball foul balls when I go to the Mariner game, and, you know, meeting athletes and, you know, doing the YouTube thing and the Tom Grossi thing, you know, selling. I had a Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card with $50,000. Like, you know what I mean? I obviously have things, and things have happened to me that not the average person will ever have in their lifetime, but, you know, I'm just like everybody else, you know what I mean? I'm not, nobody's perfect, right? But never, ever think that you're alone on the Northwest Sports Fanatics, because with me, whether there's, you know, 50 people in the room or 50,000, I will acknowledge as many people as possible, because, like, you know, that's what I do, you know what I mean? Like, I've worked for $5 an hour, you know, working in a warehouse with a bunch of Latinos and Russian people, you know, building furniture, and working at the end of the assembly line. There's 9 assembly lines with like 10 people each, and I'm the one that has to, you know, blow the air on the air gun, you know, with the furniture to get all the dust off, put the pillows and the cushions on, wrap it in a bag, you know, put legs on it with a nail gun, and then push it to like some buff Latino guy that looks like Eddie Guerrero, you know what I mean? Like, making like $5 an hour like 15, 20 years ago. Can you imagine? You know what I mean? Like making $5 an hour. So, you know, I had my first job at 13 with my dad and then my dad's friend doing crawdads, crayfish, you know, in the Columbia River. And, you know, we sold it to Jake's and Pacific Seafood. And I was making $60, $20 an hour for 3 hours of work, $60 a day when I was working at 13 years old. So my work ethic obviously is you know, I started working and hustling. I bought all my school clothes, Red Sand, Mossimo, Jordan, you know, just like, but it was mostly like Red Sand, Mossimo, like that. That was like Stussy. That was the shit, you know, like back when I was a kid. I was 13, 7th grade, 1995. So like Stussy, Red Sand, Mossimo, that was like, you know, Nike. You know, I bought Nike T-shirts, every color, you know what I mean? So it's like, sometimes you have that work ethic and that hustle and that grind, and I've been that way since I was 5, collecting toys and cards and stuff. But, like, you know, think about that. The average person doesn't start their first job till maybe like 15 to 20 years old. I'm starting at 12 or 13, so, and not through necessarily like a company. Definitely made me the human that I am today. So 42-23 Colts. Be a good person. Don't be a dickhead. Be nice to people. Do something nice. Don't be an asshole. Okay? Karma is real. All right? The gods are watching. They know. Carson Wentz. Nice. The sports gods love Orion. First down Colts. Move the chains. Mo Alley Cox with the reception and the yak. Yak yards. Yards after catch. Beautiful. Let's go. That's a big man. That's all you got to say? God damn. Put me on ESPN. Put me on Fox Sports. Put me on Pat McAfee Show. Put me on Good Morning Football. Put me with Colleen Wolfe. That's that, you know. Hey, that's the show that I would want to do. Me and Colleen Wolfe. If I could choose one person to have a show with, it's her. Respect. Wentz. Ugly throw. 42-23. Who in their goddamn mind thought this game would be 42-23? Goddamn no one. That's why football, you guys would have thought this game would be 9-6 before 42-23. Wow, 500 yards. Yeah, I love her too. I think we'd have a great show too. Go Ducks. 507 yards by the Colts. Wowee. Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck aren't even quarterbacking. It's not even Phillip Rivers. Wentz Carson. Pump fake. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. When they get good receivers that, supplement Michael Pittman and T.Y.'s gone, can you imagine when the tight end and the wide receivers are litty lit? Like, imagine if the Colts had A.B., Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. And Michael Pittman Jr. is the fourth string. You know what I mean? Like, just wait. Wentz isn't the greatest, but if you give him talent around him, he could turn into a top 12, 13 quarterback in the NFL, sometimes playing like a top 10 if you have talent. And the O-line is arguably one of the best in the country, led by Quentin Nelson. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. Tighten up 20. He said, Kay Adams is my crush. She's my crush. I love her. She loved the Bears and the Saints. I love Kay Adams. I love Kay Adams, too. She's amazing. Wentz going long, going deep. Over the shoulder, Willie Mays. Got it. Got him. Got him. Naheem Hines got him. Nice catch. 42-23. Over the shoulder. Oh, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Carson Wentz or Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins. It's very simple for me. Matt Payton. You want to see it? Who is it? Matt Payton. Who is it, man? Yeah, Black Mamba, dude. Got that custom sewn at my seamstress here with the Mamba. I got a LaMichael James, sewn there too. You know what I mean? Because if you know college football jerseys, they don't come with names on the back. So I have to take it to a seamstress, but they can only fit 5 letters, the normal size, on a jersey that you buy from the store, right? So I can't do names that are longer like Herbert. So James, I did James, and then I could have did Thomas, but it was too long, right? So then I had to do Mamba, Black Mamba, his nickname. So yeah, anytime I go to the Duck game and I wear this, they're like, ooh, Black Mamba, like that. It's the only jersey that I have a nickname on the back of the jersey too. You know what I mean? Obviously, I have the Joey Harrington one, very classic Nike, sewn name on the back. That was one they actually did the name on the back through Nike, and it's like a $300 jersey, and I got it from a guy in Ohio on eBay for like $10. I was like, this mother effer, he don't know what he's got, and it was the white one. I've never seen the white one, that was like the only time I'm like, I'm buying this, dude. I would have paid $350 for that jersey, $400, and I gave the guy like $20. It was insane, right? So I got that. Joey Harrington sewn, Mariota sewn, LaMichael sewn, DeAnthony sewn, Herbert. I don't have anything name on the back. Maybe I'll do a J Herb, J period Herb. I could probably do that. You know what I mean? J Herbo I can't fit. A lot of people call him J Herbo, but J Herb, we call him that. Herbie. Herbert, but J Herb is the best that I'd be able to do with that jersey. So I'm a good-looking dude. Kelsey look good-looking dude. 42-23. Who's a good-looking dude? Travis Kelce. Extra point, no field goals. Good. How did we get to that conversation? Kelsey's a good-looking man. Kelsey's a G, dude. If you know Kelsey and his story, obviously a very chill dude, not racist, loves everyone, just a chill mofo, like one of those people that I would want to meet and be friends with. He is a special breed. My boy Preston just messaged me. He said, close game. Oh, man. Elliot Evans got some free Papa John's from his friend, stealing from the company. My boy. He's like, my friend works there, and anytime they steal the pizza, I get it for free. What an outlaw. Look at that, dude. Elliot Evans stealing the free pizza, exploiting his friend, extorting his friend. You come over, you give me that free pizza now. Jeez, Elliot, calm down, dude. I get it, man. We all have plugs, dude. Plug dog.
Now,
All right.
everyone gets $1,000 when they join. Because
Fuck the system. I got to hit the bathroom here real quick. I'll be right back.
it's time to get holiday ready with Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Or with Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And come home in a Ford Bronco Sport. That's how you get holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
In 2016, I was working at the Amazon warehouse when my brother passed away, and a couple years later, my mother passed away. After taking care of them, I knew that I really wanted to become a nurse. Amazon helped me with training and tuition. Today, I'm a medical assistant, and I'm studying to become a registered nurse. Hindi ko kayo makakalimutan.
There's hot. That thing's ghost pepper nugget hot. Fill the flame at BK with 8 pieces for just $1.49. Keep cool. Fill the fire with ghost pepper nuggets at BK. Your way, way spicier. Welcome back to Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light Platinum as we continue on from Indianapolis. Shot of downtown.
45-23, 8 minutes and 1 second left. We are $30 away from a hundo. Can we get there? Maybe. 11 more likes to 50. Can we get there? Maybe. Fuck the system. Dude, my boy Shep, you know Shepard Williams, who's the Falcon fan that's in the room. Dude, this mofo, he would use questionable cards and donation methods to your boy, Hey, company card, your debit card, credit card, whatever. Fuck the system. Support your boy. Free pizza for everyone. Look at Elliot Evans, little gangsta. Look at him. It's like in Prohibition back in the day. You know what I mean? He's like the OG, triple OG. All right, man. Gangsta. He's taking all the pizza, all the toppings, all the fucking Pepsi. Doesn't even have to be diet. Outlaw. Jesse James, Elliot Evans, outlaw. This guy's motherfucking Scarface. Jesus. Absolutely will. Yeah, Odin's Child, man. I'll eventually get to a point where I'll custom make anything. I don't give a shit. 1X, 2X, whatever. I'm gonna take care of you, my dude. Eventually, one of these days, you're gonna get like a Derek Thomas sewn jersey showing up. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It's time for second lunch. Yum, 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 yum. But honestly, I would want to get you like a Christian Okoye jersey because you have appreciation for Derek Thomas like I do. But Christian Okoye would be perfect for you. You know what I mean? Like if I could find, some kind of sewn jersey or like make it custom, somehow. That would be the one. Okoye and Derek Thomas, man. Because if I was a Chiefs fan, that's what I would rock first. Okoye, Derek Thomas first, and Okoye second. That's like mad facts. He had Marcus Allen for a while. He was nice. Joe Montana. Alan Dawson. Flag on the play. Laundry. Yes, I'll put the extra point. 45. Robert Mathis. So that business is fucked. I was in there yesterday, and they were playing baseball with 2 liters. Yeah! That sounds like my type of potty. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. We got a question for a soccer question. Yeah, that's definitely a biased question. So it's either going to be Messi or Ronaldo, even though a lot of the others are phenomenal. We already know this, depending on where they're playing in America or overseas. As we know, the overseas leagues are much better. Yeah, your boy doesn't watch every soccer match, but I watch World Cup and I keep in touch with the greats, right? So, it's either, Messi or Ronaldo, you know what I mean? You already know that's how it goes. I mean, one's more of a pretty boy like model and Ronaldo. Messi might be more technical. Ronaldo is more flashier. So I guess it just depends on what you like. Do you like flashy, good looks, hot wife, and just like, just doing everything like over the top, or someone that's a grinder, you know what I mean, that does it left hand, left foot, right foot, does it all, you know what I mean? Maybe is a little bit more technically sound. I guess it just depends on what you like, technically sound, or, a good-looking, guy that's flashy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Both are phenomenal. That's facts. See, your boy knows. I've watched enough. Look at Elliot Evans trying to drop some soccer knowledge after, like, just robbing his friend at the Papa Murphy's. He's like, yeah, man, I just go in there. I just grab shit. They just make me whatever pizza I want, like 100 toppings, like the most illegal shit on planet Earth. It's like, yeah, man, everyone else gets, like, pepperoni and, like, pepperoni sausage. I get, like, all the toppings. I see how you roll, dude. You fucking Scarface you. You fucking Jesse James outlaw. Okay. I need to go to your town, man. I want some free pizza, dude. I want some 100 toppings. I want some deep dish and some fucking, like, dessert. I want some, like, cheese wheel. When you go to, like, Papa Murphy's, you get, like, the cheese wheel or the cheese bites. Yeah, I want that. Give me that, dude. Jameson Meza, Eddie George or Gerald Casey? Easy, dude. Eddie George. But before Eddie George, you should get Steve McNair, because for him to get murdered and to be as great as he is as an African-American quarterback, like Steve McNair was phenomenal. Like they should have won the Super Bowl against the Rams that year. You know what I mean? They had like amazing talent on that roster with Jeff Fisher. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie George, that definitely would be one. For me, if I'm getting one, it would be like Warren Moon, Houston Oilers. That would be the one I get. Yeah, but definitely Eddie George. But I would go McNair before George. I mean, if you wear a McNair jersey, you're going to get compliments. Eddie George, you'll get compliments too. But McNair, no one has a McNair. Everyone would get a George before a McNair. But if you get a McNair, like, people respect the hell out of you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a defensive jersey guy. You know what I mean? But McNair was money. You already have a McNair. Well, of course you do. Yeah, of course, Eddie George. But if it was me and I get an Eddie George, I would get an Eddie George Ohio State jersey instead of a Titans or, team jersey. Yeah, the team jersey's easy, but you want to impress some people, get the Eddie George Ohio State jersey. See what I'm saying? You got to go deeper, man. Don't do the obvious. 45-23. Yeah, I'll show you guys my jersey collection at some point. It's deep, man. I got like 20 to 30. I'm pretty hardcore. My most expensive is like 500. Griffey cutoff vest, 95 Russell Athletic jersey, white, sewn, with the matching Mariner turtleneck that went with it. Yeah, I saw that shit on eBay like a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's legitimately like authentic Russell Athletic 95 cutoff vest jersey. Baseball jerseys have sleeves. This one doesn't. It's sewn. It comes with the matching turtleneck. Like, this collector like had it, wore it maybe like 2 to 5 times, kept it in the closet. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this. I'm not gonna be able to find it brand new. Yeah, Junior. I have like 3 King Griffey Jr. jerseys. I got like a gray one from Japan, custom. I got that white one, that Russell Athletic one from 95, the vest that's sewn, phenomenal. And I have a military salute the service military green one that I got as a gift, and it's actually fire. Like, I'm not really into like, dressing up of like Walking Dead and I'm like Rick or, like one of the characters, but like the color and the military shit, it's like, it looks fire. Like, it's just a nice sewn jersey representing the military. My dad was in the Air Force. But I don't really wear military green shit or like the military green pants or like the shirts or the hats or whatever. But like, I'll tell you what, this Griffey sewn is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's Griffey. Of course it's nice. I mean, that's like the most likable guy in baseball ever, right? Who's more likable than Griffey? Nobody. It's like, dude, you were dominant. You should have been number 1 in home runs. You played 10 great years, 10 years of injury. You got fat. You went back to your former team and you retired and you never cheated. You didn't do the Mark McGuire. You didn't do the Sammy Sosa. You didn't do the Barry Bonds. You didn't do the Rafael Palmeiro. You didn't do what the other guys did. You got fat and you walked away. I can respect that. Ken Griffey Jr. I met him, 89. Literally my hero is Ken Griffey Jr. and my dad. Like, I met Ken Griffey Jr. his rookie year in Oregon before he had his first at bat. As soon as he was going up from double A, single A, triple A to the majors, and I knew meeting him and his dad, I was like, this is special. Like, I knew it was going to be like the most special day of my life. And Ken Griffey Sr. was there too. Got a picture with both. Autographed rookie card, Don Russ. I still have it to this day. One of the greatest. That's what made me a Northwest sports fanatic. So, you know what I mean? Like, I met Griffey at 7, and I met Sandy Koufax, my dad's hero, at 10. Like, I met two people that most people will never meet, the best left-handed hitter and pitcher of all time. Period. Koufax and Griffey. Like, it's not even debatable, okay? It's like meeting Michael Jordan and Kobe, or like Wayne Gretzky and Tiger Woods. I met like the peak of the peak. Like, Griffey was bigger than Drexler here in the Northwest, and we love our Blazers back in the day. 45-23, second down and 10, 3:44 left in the fourth quarter. Look at the playoff picture here. Titans, 6-2. Raiders, Ravens, Bills, 5-2. Look at Bengals losing to the Jets, idiots. Pittsburgh and Chargers just hanging around. Patriots hanging around. Chiefs hanging around. I think the Patriots and Chiefs, Browns, you got to watch out for those three teams because someone is losing a spot, whether it be the Raiders or some of those other teams. It's going to get really competitive as we go to the back end of the season. Whoever's healthiest. Look at Michael Carter. Oh, that's Johnson. Touchdown, Johnson. Ty Johnson. Wowee. Montana, Notre Dame throwback. Yeah, dude, I have a starting lineup of Notre Dame, San Francisco 49ers, and Chiefs, where it's doing like this in the freeze frame starting lineup that I have. It's like this. So you get like this is like Niners, follow through is Chiefs, or no. This is Notre Dame, this is Niners, and then this is Chiefs. It's like three figures in one. I was going to send that to Holly Hundo. But I don't know. I almost need to buy two now. I need to buy one for you, Odin's Child, because it's got Notre Dame in there and Chiefs, even though you don't like the Niners. And then, because, that's like a 2 for 3. And then Holly Hundo as well. I only have one of them. It's like a 98 starting lineup in the box still. Your boy's got all the collections, but it's one of the coolest freeze frames that exists. It's Joe Montana, Notre Dame figure with helmet, paint scheme, from 98, and it's got the Niners, and it's got the Chiefs. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, period. If you know freeze frame and starting lineup, look it up on eBay, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll probably buy one. They are amazing. McFarland's came out in 01 after the starting lineup license ended, but, I mean, I have a lot of both, starting lineup and McFarland's, but starting lineups were dope because they came with coins and posters. They were like the old school, like the very first Jordan, Bird, Magic, in 88. I have a lot of those ones still, so. The Crazy Train. Speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, I had floor seats with my buddy before COVID. We spent like $350, $400. Backstage was $5 something, and I was going to see Ozzy. And I've never seen him before, and he got COVID happened, and then he got sick with like not. I'm trying to think of what he had. Ooh, nice. But he got sick, and we got refunded. But that was like one concert. Even though I'm a rap guy, hip hop guy, Ozzy is always one that like always love the Osbournes. I love Jack and Ozzy with like the traveling show that they used to go like on road trips together. Ozzy is just a fucking legend for a guy that did so much drugs and quit them. And Sharon, you know what I mean? Like, it's just cool to see the family evolve with the daughter and Jack and You know, they had a show like on A&E or whatever where like the Jack and the dad Ozzy would go on like these crazy things to make up for time when he was touring in the 80s and 90s, and it's a pretty cool show if you guys haven't seen it. If you want to see like behind the scenes of like how Ozzy and Jack really are, pretty cool, man. 45-30. Let me update the score. But that's one celebrity. If I can meet someone, you know, obviously I would want to meet Ken Griffey Jr. again, Jordan. Ozzy Osbourne is definitely on the list. And Action Bronson. Action Bronson seems like the realest motherfucker on planet Earth. Would love to meet him. You know, so there's certain guys that I would love to meet. But Action Bronson, as far as like being a real mofo, entrepreneur, rapper, restaurant, foodie, like just seems like the realest mofo ever. Wong's World, obviously on Vice too. I'd love to meet him. But Action Bronson would be right up there with Jordan as well as Ken Griffey Jr. And a few others. That's facts. The Rock would be amazing. Drake, Stone Cold, Hogan. I mean, I got a lot. I mean, I got more than just a couple. But Ozzy, as far as musician is concerned, if I could choose one rapper or musician, I would go Ozzy even over Drake. And I love Drake. Wentz, 2nd down and 10. Dude, Crazy Train. I mean, he's got so many songs. Mama, I'm coming home. Like, dude, I can listen to it like my dad used to listen to it when I was a kid. Alabama, you know, as far as like country. I'm not a country guy, but like Brooks and Dunn, Alabama, Ozzy. There was like, you know, Grateful Dead. There was just certain things that my dad loved and played. But Ozzy was one of the ones that like I've always loved. You know, I love him as a person. Like, you know what I mean? And like, the shows that came after the Osbournes and the Jack and Ozzy World Tour, you know, when they did their little show that I was talking to you about. Pinter. Eric Dickerson, really? Did you send me something on your Papa Murphy's? Dude, how dare you? Oh, man, what's going on here? $45-30. Okay. I got somebody that just sent me some intro music for the channel. Fourth down and 10. Okay. Let's go. NWSF gang. You know, you can always buy a hoodie for me too. You know what I mean? You buy the hoodie for what, $35? I used to sell them for, you know, like 50 or 60. But I obviously lowered it because I want more people to buy it. Dude, these guys. Oh, shit. Elliot, dude, you guys at fucking the pizza place are nuts, dude. 45-30. People sending me beats that I should play as my intro music. I love it. It's my friend Dee that had her dog, Raven, that we helped stay at her house when she was going through a tough time about a month ago. And we had her stay with us for about a month. And I'm not going to let any of my friends be like homeless or have like a tough time. And yeah, it was awesome. Gave us doggo fever. We got Paisley, and we helped a friend out. Makes me feel good. Oh, intercepted. Touchdown Colts, but we'll see if it counts or not. Yeah, just in general, I'm talking about, Will. That hit the ground. Yeah, I'm just talking about in general, just a hoodie, you know. They're nice, man. If I have to wear it on the stream to show people, I can. So, yeah, how did the Jets score 30? Seriously. $30 more to a hundo, 11 more likes to 50. But, hey, for the amount of people that we had in the room, pop in and pop out, and, yeah, we definitely exceeded expectations tonight for sure. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. There we go. We got to 40. Someone fucking smashed that like button. Shout out. Now we need 10 more. 10 more to get to 50. 30 to get to a hundo to hit the goal. 50 likes, $100 in the donos. Will we get there? Maybe. 45, 30. Colts are ahead. How the hell did these two teams score 75 points? I need more gummies in my life and beer. 45, 30. Let's go. The best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. They're like, dude, everyone thought this game would be 9-6, let alone 45-30. Insane. That's why we watch football, right? Like, literally, one of the highest scoring games of the year is Colts-Jets, and Mike White didn't even fucking play. That's the NFL for you. God damn. Jesus Christ. You'll be good, bro. Trust me. You know, everything from someone that has been in bed for like 3 weeks and lost their job and like was in depression mode, you know what I mean? Like, you got to surround yourself around, you know, good people. You got to not feel sorry for yourself. You got to get up and just get shit done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, work sucks, but if you got to pay rent, you got to man up, dude. You know what I mean? Depending on if you're single or with like a girl or a dude or whatever your situation is, whoever you are with, you know, female, male, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to just dig it out, you know what I mean? And man, I got all the fucking gummies, dude. I got all of them, dog. Big dog. Out here in Oregon, though, we got all the gummies, all the edibles, all the flour. All right, all the dispensaries, all the breweries, all the wineries. I mean, we that's what we do out here. And then obviously the laws for the harder drugs aren't as bad here compared to other places. Like, we like to have fun here. You know what I mean? We like to have fun here. You know what I mean? We got like mountains, camping, the ocean, you know, downtown, even though everyone sees that crazy shit on the news. You know what I mean? Like, I won't go to Portland. But there's a lot of good things here. You know, Blazers, ducks, beavers, Mount Hood, camping, the beaches. The beaches are fire. It's like an hour and a half drive to Lincoln City. Like, it's so fun, dude. Like, when I go to Lincoln City, I like recharge. It's so much fun to see the Pacific Ocean. Like, it's just, they have an arcade over there, great food, seafood, Moe's, and a few others. Kylo's, like, you know, the food is amazing. It's freshly caught. The people are nice. It's just a really cool spot to go to like recharge. You know, to go from somewhere that's just like city life or burbs, right? And then you go to like the coast, and it's like the only closest thing I can think of is like living in Maine, you know what I mean, and being off, or the Jersey Shore, like you're right there, you know, off the water. But like Maine has the lobster and the crabs and stuff, and we got it out here on the Northwest, out on our end. But we eat good and we drink good and we smoke good out here. That's facts. Gang. Gang, gang, gang. Go Ducks. Ducks versus the Washington Fuskies. Fuck them. The Huskies. We're beating them. Johnson. Look, getting some confidence as the backup quarterback. Or like actually the backup to the backup. He's third string. All right, let's not get it twisted. It was supposed to be Mike Smith, but he got hurt. It's Josh Johnson. So, Colts, Jags, Bills, Bucks, Week 12. Texans bye. Ooh, ooh. You could beat the Jags and the Texans, but maybe the Bills and Bucks. No. Elliott Evans. 2nd down and 4. How many gummies should I eat? Should I eat 10? Fuck it. How many beers should I drink? 100? Fuck it. Intercepted. Or whatever the fuck happened there. What happened there? I don't know. And he nailed it. What happened? He definitely did drugs. Pass interference on the defense. Yeah, they definitely did drugs or something illegal. Yeah. Path interference. Oh, he's holding the shit out of him. Automatic first down. 45-30. I told you guys this game was going to be crazy, and look at that. The NFL will always surprise you. It's crazy. Like, you could pick 100 games to choose from to be 45-30. This is not even in the top 1%. Like, this would be the least chosen game. Colts at home versus the Jets with no backup quarterback. You're on 3rd string, and you're throwing up a 45-30. Not the greatest game, not the most entertaining, but, like, Jesus. Isn't that nuts? 75 points combined. Josh Johnson, he sucks, but he throws the football. He catches it. Michael Carter. Your boy's got him in fantasy. Hopefully he's not, like, torching me. Elliott Evans is some kind of gangster person. I don't know who this guy is anymore. Nice catch. Griffin, Peter Griffin, number 86. We knew that he wasn't only on Family Guy. There we go, Peter. I don't know. That's not his real name, but, you know, it sounded good at the moment. Peter Griffin. Lois. Man. It's crazy because, like, when the World Series was on, I don't know, you guys already know who I am, right? Like, I'm a big cartoon guy. But, like, The Simpsons, the Bob's Burgers, and the Family Guy, like, set, the 3 set, half hour. I look forward to that shit. When that shit is not on, like, I'm not complete. Like, I feel like you know, something's missing and shit. Like, I need that shit in my life. Nice catch. First down, Jets. Can you imagine if the Jets actually played defense? They might actually have won this game. This is nuts. They still have a shot, technically, but 45-30. Shotgun set. Josh Johnson, formerly of the Buccaneers. Tip pass. Intercepted. And there goes your dreams. Bye. Picked off. Colts. $45-30. Oh, look at that. We did good, though. We didn't hit 50 likes. We got 40, which is like, you can't complain about that. But we hit 70, 97 with like limited people in the room. That's amazing. I don't think anyone else on YouTube would be able to do something like that. The fans are the best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. 45-30. Colts beating the Jets. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you. I appreciate you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll probably hop into Grossi Posse's stream for just a little bit. Say hello. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Grossi Posse stream. I'm going for a little bit if you want to hang with your boy. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. Love you. Appreciate you. And I'll be back very, very soon. Peace. Gang.